Welcome to EquinEdge Live. I'm Scotty McKeever live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. How's everybody doing? We're going to continue the Golden Hour series from Santa Anita and Golden Gate Fields today. And we'll have pick fives for you, pick fours for Golden Gate Fields and Santa Anita Park. And hello, Oldie back in the house. Mike. Hello, Mike. What's going on? Jay, Scott, Dan. Good to see everybody. Pat. Hello, Pat. Christy. What's up, Christy? If you're not familiar with the Golden Hour pick four and daily double, 15% takeout. And 4 races happen over 2 tracks, Golden Gate Fields, Santa Anita Park, over 45 minutes. What's up, Gary? Hello, Tony. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I handicapped pretty good. I was on the Santa Anita show this morning, and Matt Dinnerman was on. So I thank Matt for giving us the shout outs that he's been giving us. And we have a competition together. I did an exacta, and that was, you have to bet $100 to win, $100 exacta, and $100 daily double. I did $100 exacta in the first race, 1-4. So I hit that. Matt did a daily double starting in the first race to the second race, and he did not hit the second leg. He had the 1. So we'll talk about that. There's some other stuff coming up. Hey, Ralph, Jerry, happy Sunday to you. Nathan Gerling, Garrison in the house. We talked a lot about EquinEdge. So you can go on YouTube and check out that Santa Anita show. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to get a link for that thing from Tyler, but Tyler didn't send that yet. So hopefully he'll send that link, but you can see that show. A lot of talk about the community, a lot of talk about this show and EquinEdge. So you might want to check that out. And yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a good time this morning. So we've got Golden Gate Fields race number 3 coming up. I've got notes pretty much on every race. You can see 1 minute. They're walking towards the track. There is a super high 5. One day we'll have super high 5 on here as well in the ticket generator. Also, some pretty cool stuff. Oh, Scott, I don't know what it's called yet, but I'm going to find out. I'll text Tyler in a second if he's not watching right now, and get him to send me that link. But it's what is it called? Oh, let's see here. Tyler, send me that link. So, yeah, I'll find out there. Cindy in the house. Hello, Cindy. Congratulations on your day yesterday. Matter of fact, I brought up on the show I did with Santa Anita this morning, I brought up Cindy's hit yesterday in the pick 5 from Fairgrounds. Doug, what's going on? I just texted Tyler from Santa Anita. I think the 5-horse Sunny Spot has a good look. Of course, we've always got the email horses that'll pop up too, so we'll look at those. But what's up, Anthony? All right, I'm going to try to build that on that $10 bankroll. Let's see what we can do. What's up, Kevin? Steven in the house. And let's see what we got here from Golden Gate Fields. They're loading into the gate, and the amazing Matt Dinnerman's going to have the call. Matter of fact, Frank Miramonte texted me this morning as well. And so I talked to Frank. I asked Frank if he would come on the show. He said he would. So they're loading into the gate. I want to make sure we've got some sound. We should have sound in here.
And the runners
there we go. All right, so there's Matt.
West is loaded. Antarctic and Max
as horses pop up on my email, I will let you know.
Position number 2.
Who won Gulfstream Park's race number 9? The 8 popped up, but I didn't get a chance to play it. What's up, Bobby?
3 more runners to load into the gate. Obi-Wan coming up. Post position number 4.
All right.
To the
let's see if we can get this 5-horse home.
And then after him, Sunny Spot will be the last one to come up. Max and a Million's here. Here's Sunny Spot.
Jockey trainer combination on the 8 is 54%. So I kind of like those two horses. The 8-1, that was the horse. What did it go off at?
Spot to take his in the gate.
I did not bet that thing. Son of a gun. All right, well, maybe that'll be a sign of things to come. Actually, the emailed algorithm that comes to me has been pretty on fire this morning, so we'll see what happens. But what'd that 8 go off at?
We're ready to go. And Leroff, good break for all the runners. They broke in a picture-perfect straight line.
5-1. All right.
He's going to take it to him from the rail.
I like the 5 horse here. You got to watch out for it. Like, put a note on a horse like the 8, right? Did you see that post position is just brutal? Because from that post, I mean, the horse lost probably 4 or 5 lengths. So it's really important to look at the pace number when you're looking at a horse from the outside post, and also the information bar there, the track diagram, to see where the starting point is, right? Because you're not going to see this on the, in any of the trouble lines, but the 8 horse, no matter, let's see how he runs, but this horse lost probably 4 or 5 lengths.
Stays on the inside, 4th with Sunny Spot, a length and a half, now 2 to Obi-Wan, nickled along a little bit.
The multiplayer is something that
and the trailer is still Linfield.
We're able to get through our show here, so the team has worked on that, but it's not something you can just anybody can get.
He's been pressing him hard down the backside and continues to do so on the far turn. Antarctic sent along now by Frank
8 paid $13.40.
As Far West lets it out a notch. Agent Zero gives way. He's done. Outside
the jockey's strangling the 5 because he's behind the 6 horse who's checking up. Come on, 5.
Behind him. Megameister tries to get going at the rail, and Max and a Million swing.
Get up, go! Come on, get up, 5, go!
Far West asks for his best by Asael Espinosa.
Come on, 5. How much best was this 5? Get up! Come on, get some momentum. Go! Get up!
Far West has a wall of horses behind.
Get up! Oh, gonna get third.
Far West all the way.
1-3-5
over Linfield, then Sunny Spot, Obi-Wan, and Megameister.
It's really, that's why also we're going to have race replays on our site, but watching video too, just to see if a horse went wide or whatever, because a lot of times you won't see that. The ride by the jockey in the 5 was really bad. Yeah, I agree. Matt Dinnerman with the good call. We got Frank Marimani over at Santa Anita Park, who's, if not in the top 3, I don't know, race callers in the nation. He's so good. And Matt Dinnerman's right there. I'm telling you, for being so young, he is so polished. And he's just got the best demeanor as well. Anyways, you get a chance to check out that show. Hopefully I'll hear from Tyler here soon. Looking forward to going to Vegas on Wednesday. Going to play in the First Chance, Last Chance tournament. Looking forward to that. That's your last chance to qualify. If I do any good in that tournament, it would be for 2023. Gulfstream Park, race number 10. The 10 popped up. So we'll watch that as well. We'll watch that. So look for the 10, see what you guys think. We'll look at the post position. And we've got 10 minutes before Santa Anita. Why don't we look at Gulfstream Park, race number 10, and check out that 10. So 6, it's not a good place to be that wide and with no speed. So I'm not feeling confident about that at all. EquinEdge morning line, 6-1. Thank you, Christy. Tell me, C-Money, I know. I mean, that five was very live. Yeah, last Sunday, Michael tweeted this out, and don't forget to like the show, everybody. We had 220 likes last Sunday, so hopefully we can do something like that today too. And that was wonderful. Yeah. I was looking at my man Brady. He went to the Green Bay game. What a crazy game that was, huh? I turned it off with like 4 minutes to go. I was blown away when I found out San Francisco won that game. $97 to win. Let's see here, Fairgrounds. Whoa, that's a big GSR. That's 11 points higher GSR. That is absolutely incredible. It just depends on how many people hit it, Kevin, right? So depending on the pool and then how many people hit the show bet is really, and there are other factors as well too, that the other payouts on the other horses, the top finishers in the race. So I'm not entirely sure, but usually it's paid out based on how many people won. But there could have been a lot of people that just bet that horse to show. But I definitely see a big drop from win. I'm definitely not much of a place or show better personally. As a matter of fact, on our CAW that we play, we do have a place one, but the one that's doing the best is the win algorithm, and it doesn't obviously the place one comes in first or second a little bit more often than the win does. The one that you guys are getting with me, but you just get better payouts on the win. I don't really like place bets. What I like doing is betting horses to win, and then what I'll do is I'll cover it in an exacta with maybe 3 or 4 other horses that I think could beat it. That's kind of how I'll cover my bets. I don't usually cover them with place bets. It's too much of a drop off from the win payout to the place payout. That's crazy. I mean, that is such a big GSR. Look at that, 78. Oh man, that makes my heart feel good. Incredible. First time starter. It's not only does the GSR win 25% of the time, but then it does stuff like this as well. And this is not a fluke. This happens all the time. This is not a one-off. So if you're new to this or new to EquinEdge, this is not a one-off. Everybody in this chat will tell you that this GSR is incredible. So just right here in front of us, we have the EquinEdge top 2 picks. That's one algorithm. The EquinEdge long shot, that's 2 algorithms. The EquinEdge morning line, that's 3 algorithms. The win algorithm, that's 4 algorithms. The pace algorithms, that's 5 algorithms. The front runner algorithms, that's 6. The SOR, that's 7. The GSR, 8 algorithms. So right here on HandyView, not including the 10 algorithms on the ticket generator, you've got 9 algorithms. What Elliot said. All right, so we got the 10 horse here at Gulfstream Park. Now, I have the ability on our CAW to eliminate the bet. And this horse is getting bet right now. And the top win percentage horse is this one, and it doesn't look very good, and that's the 9. But I can tell you to win from this 10 hole is not an easy thing to do. It's just not. Now, this is obviously a pretty big drop, 8 points in SOR. But this horse just does not seem fast enough. But there's not a ton of pace in here. And if you sort the SOR, the strength of race, the 10 is also the top strength of race, which means that it's going to be closer to the pace. So I'm leaning towards leaving it, not eliminating it. But not a good place to be. We're not going to go to the race, but at Oaklawn Park, the 1 horse popped up. Let me know how it does. Is there a GSR jump too? Oh, wow. I missed that. Whoa. Look at that. 18 points GSR jump as well. That's a good catch. And an 8-point drop in SOR. That's what you're looking for. As long as the horse is sound. So you have to make sure that the horse is doing okay. One of the ways of doing that is kind of looking at the workout since the last race. So last race on December 11th and has had 4 subsequent workouts. So probably okay. Good trainer. And you don't win at 21% unless you're putting horses where they can win. So probably very live. Probably very live. And based on the class of this horse, will probably move up in that pace. And there really is not that much pace. And if you look, 52 SOR on the 10 horse compared to a 44 with the fastest horse in the race, that class will move that 10 horse up actually pretty close to the 8. So you do have to watch for that. All right, let's get out to Santa Anita Park. So we will watch this Gulfstream Park race as well. So we've got 1 scratch, which leaves us with 4 horses in the race. And the 2 is a new trainer. Jeffrey Metz, jockey trainer combination 0 for 1. Diego Herrera is the jockey. Brittany Berg hitting at 29%. And so as far as the pace goes, run, anti-T, run. And this horse running around the hook at night 1 against a 32 SOR group. Okay. Now, yes, this horse is the pace, but I just don't see it. The 2 horse is fast as well, but looks to need the lead, and I don't think the 2's is fast. Even though it doesn't show an asterisk on it, I don't think the 2's is fast. Then we look at the 5, who can be somewhat tactical. 1 going gate to wire, probably the horse to beat. But this 4 horse can rate as well, and barely lost against the 50. Yeah, I like the 4 and 5, and those are the top 2 EquinEdge picks as well. 4 and 5. We're trying to beat the record for last week of 220 likes. So please like the show. If you don't mind, that would be great. Okay, that's good to know. And the EquinEdge morning line is even money on the 5. 1 was 3rd at OP. All right. These horses are usually almost always in the money. So make sure you cover your bets as well, okay? All right, let's get out to Frank Miramani and Santa Anita Park. We're just getting going. And you can see the 4 horses, 3 to 5. 5 horse looks pretty good. Let's take a look at them on the track. Five horse looks good. Oh, he's doing so good, Ken. Mike's. If you haven't watched Good Chalk, Bad Chalk with Brady and Mike, you're missing out. I mean, they're both unbelievable handicappers, and Mike is just heating up right now, just absolutely on fire. No, I think the 5 didn't have too much sweat, Elliot. I saw that too. I didn't think that. I wasn't too concerned about that. You don't know how hard he was warmed up early on, and he didn't seem too wet to me. But I really do think this is 4 or 5. I don't know what the exact is paying, but you might want to look at that. But it does look like 4 or 5. 4, 5, 5, 4. I think the 5 can beat the 4. Ice cold exacta. I mean, if I had an ice cold exacta, always putting me on the spot, Tony. Let's see here. So the way I would look at it is the 4 horse beat a group pretty easily, needed some pace against a 40 group. And there was only 4 other horses that faced against a 56 group. This is a 52. So, but the other ones, I mean, this is the class of the field, the 2. I mean, no doubt about it. I mean, this horse is. The problem is I don't know if this horse can rate, and the 3's faster. Otherwise, I would like the 2. So you can't discount the 2. What's the class difference between these two? About the same. So I think there's going to be speed between the 2 and the 3. So that's probably going to set it up for the 4. And then this horse is going to be somewhat tactical, the 5. So I would say 4-5. I would say 4-5. What's up, Craig? You need the 4 or 9, David? Okay, after the Santa Anita race, we'll go to Gulfstream. And we'll do a pick 5 at Santa Anita next, as well as Golden Gate Fields. All right, let's get out to Frank Marimani for the call. We're just getting going. I'm pretty pumped about this show. I'm really already getting Vegas
time. We're set to kick off
like
the Rainbow
energy
6.
right now. I'm like I'm feeling pretty good. My handicapping's been pretty good as well. Yesterday I was okay, but I thought the cards were really tough, wide open. And
keeps increasing.
But I've been feeling on my game right now, so we'll see what happens. But let's see. I think the 2 and 3 are going to duel. Let's see what happens.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Even start. Run anti-T run is out quickly. So is Niff on the extreme outside. One Fine Day comes through quicker than both and takes the lead. Sangre Azul falls back early. Down the back stretch. It's One Fine Day. A half length to Run anti-T run. A length and a half. Niff 3 wide third. 7 more. Back to Sangre Azul. Around the far turn, 3 across the track. One Fine Day at the rail. Niff now presses hard on the outside, and Niff takes the lead pretty easily. Opens up a half a length coming toward the quarter pole. Sangre Azul is starting to roll from behind, under urging. Niff the one to beat, a quarter of a mile from home. Opens up 3. Sangre Azul takes up the chase. Run anti-T run, and One Fine Day drops back there, coming to the 8th pole, and it's Niff with a 3-length lead. Sangre Azul chasing gamely, trying to eat up that ground in the final 16th of a mile. Amy goes to work on Niff, trying to fend off Sangre Azul, who keeps on coming. Sangre Azul has the momentum. Sangre Azul from far back to win it under Tyler Bay.
4-5.
Niff second. Run anti-T run. One Fine Day.
4-5 over at Santa Anita. And yeah, played out just like we thought, right? Thank you, Anthony. How's that bankroll now? We up to $12? All right, let's check this out for David. Four minutes before the race. Oh, let's see this 10 real quickly. Oh, looks great. Ears pricked. I'm just playing with you, Anthony. All right. I thought the rider on the 5 actually made too soon of a move in the beginning, Gary. That's what I thought. But that horse pretty much put on the brakes. You could visually see that horse stopping. $4.35 is what that exacta paid, or that's what your bankroll's up to? All right, so David's All right, let's see here. What's this show called? Tyler just sent it to me. It's called Charity First Handicapping Challenge Show. Okay? Charity First Handicapping Challenge Show. Let's see if you guys can see this. You guys see that? All right. Check that out on YouTube. I was on this morning with Giorgio and Chappie and Matt Dinnerman. There was the four of us. Well, we got me and Anna have a one bed, so it'll be the three of us in the bed, Anthony, for sure. Oh, Craig, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know what? We're just a community of people that love horse racing, and I'm pretty much just a producer, you know, and all of us, it's fun. It's fun to be a part of. It is. This chat is what, and everybody here makes this. $435 is your bankroll. I can't stress enough. If you guys can please like the show, if you're sitting there watching, you just go down below in the page there and click the thumbs up. That would be great. It really helps. It really, really helps the show. So, all right. So David, what is this for? This is for your pick 5. I'm assuming pick 5, right? And you need the 4 horse and the 9 horse. Bourbon over Ice, top pick. 9 horse is the second EquinEdge pick. And pace, they're going on the dirt. A little bit of a drop in class here. I would be concerned with the 4 horse keeps losing ground. The 4 wouldn't be my type of horse that I like personally, if I'm being honest with you. Stumbled to start this last one there. Against a 42 group, was 2-1 and got 4th by 6 1/4. I think this race is wide open. I'd be lying if I told you I like either one of your horses. But I will say this though, it's wide open. Anita Park, a horse just popped up. Is that harsh, David? Probably harsh, huh? But just looking at these 2 horses, but I think the race is just genuinely wide open. So I'm rooting for you, believe me. So let's get the 4-9 in there for you. But just handicapping. It was the name of that show. Yeah, and we brought you up, Cindy, too, in the show. So it was pretty cool. Actually, 2 horses popped up over at Santa Anita. And the name of the show is Charity First Handicapping Challenge Show. Charity First Handicapping Challenge Show. It was pretty good. Really good show. A lot of EquinEdge talk as well. Probably too much. You know, the other thing too, Saya's getting off of the 4. Like, I don't know. Saya's is not going to get off of the winner. I don't think. Yeah. Well, I'm rooting for you, David. You know that. We're handicappers, so we're just handicapping what we see. And that's what I love about this. Yesterday, I think it was Christy. Christy won yesterday, but I had taken out the 8 horse in one of the races and she used it. And I liked it initially and I changed my mind, but she played, you know, she was listening to everything and she made her own decisions. And that's what I love about this. It's the same way we built EquinEdge, to be subjective, for everyone to make their own decisions. It's tough for me because I'm an opinionated handicapper, and sometimes I really need to be a little bit objective, because I really hate swaying people. I really do. All right, they're loading into the gate. I know that we're either rooting for the 4, 9, or 10. The 10 is the emailed horse that popped up. Cardinal. And let's get out to Gulfstream Park for race number 10.
Sensei Lawrence and my man Vito. That risk versus reward to the outside.
Does he really, Joe? Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Risk versus reward. And the 10th.
Those guys they've got a great product, no doubt about it. I think Goldie, the 10's going to move up. No, they're using EE for sure, Joe. I think the 10's going to move up with that class.
Runners away. A bit slow to go was Dr. Ron at the back. From the center, Bourbon Over Ice away quickly. Go G's has speed. All for Gold is at the rail into the top flight. Dirt Road Dollars and My Man Vito makes it a
Mr. M, what's going on? How are you?
Lead. Up on the far outside, risk versus reward from behind the speed. Dr. Ron angles off the fence to try to secure a racing lane. Sensei Lawrence is on hold on his outside. Two better than El Cardinal. And the early trailer is 1,000 Letters. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Bourbon Over Ice confronted by Dirt Road Dollars on the outside. My Man Vito works in tight between horses. Risk First Reward is next. The newcomer, Dr. Ron, picking his way through runners.
I'll tell you what, the 9 has horse. I don't know if he's going to get there, but the 9 has horse.
Luca Panici and Dirt Road Dollars trying to
now he's going to have to go wide. One's moving the best. Come on, 4. Hold up on the rail. Hold up one time for David. Come on. Here comes the 9. Change leads. Come on. Change leads. Force toast. Such a wide open race, David. Such a wide open race.
Surging up on the outside to take the lead.
I should have vetoed that 10. I should have. He asked the entire way, Jay. I saw that. You're right.
Lawrence, then Bourbon Over Ice and 1,000 Letters.
My gut was to eliminate that horse, and I didn't do it. 3 horses popped up at Santa Anita. We got to get out there because I might want to veto some of these. I don't like when that happens. Doesn't happen often, but 3 horses popped up. We got 2 minutes to race number 4, but I'm going to go to Santa Anita really quick. So the 5, 11, 12 popped up. The 11 and 12 are scratched, so we got the 5 crossword. But I think the 4 is the play. I really do. Matt Dinnerman used the 5, but he also agreed that the 4 was the best. But so 2 of those horses were scratched. 12 and 11. So we're going to go to Golden Gate Fields in a second. I just want to check something out real quickly. Bear with me. I don't know. What do you guys think about this 5? I mean, it seems to need the lead for its best. It is dropping in class, though. It did rate here. I don't think I can eliminate it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ken. At Santa Anita, the 1 horse, Warren's Candyman. Let's see. I have a note on this horse, a couple of them. Lack and speed hurt, plus speed is speed favoring. Watch for next. And it won. It's a good note. And was only 5% to win last time out. And my note was too tough here. So that group was too tough. Now gets back to its friends. And I think it's a long shot look for sure. It's a long shot look for sure. Yeah, Dave. I think the horse has a shot, long shot look. Look at my note too. It says 1 can get a piece. I prefer it for the exotics, but it's not impossible. I really do think this race is between the 4 and the 5. All right, let's get out to Golden Gate Fields because they're approaching the gate right now. Let's see if we can come up with a winner here. 6 EE morning line. So I know. Look at the 6. It's second EquinEdge pick. It's 5-2 on the EquinEdge morning line.
You see it right there.
The 2 speed horses are 2 and 6.
Start is imminent. The runners have reached the gate for the 4th race.
7 new trainer and burned a lot of money. I think we can try to beat the 7. I really do, and I don't think it's fast enough. So I would try to eliminate. I would eliminate the 7. As far as horses coming from behind,
after dinner drink has got it as well.
I think this race between the 2 and the 6. And I do think the 1 could sit a good trip behind these 2 horses. Who's got more? So the 6 has the more class. With the 6 could go gate to wire. I like the 6 best.
Doggy Dream just to the outside post is up next.
Matt Dinnerman has the call.
2 more runners
here in race number 4.
Field, the Pharaoh's Girl and Oh Truthy.
Warren's Candyman is a legendary hanger.
Oh,
yeah,
Truthy.
that's why I'm thinking show.
Oh, Truthy's it. We're ready to go.
Thanks, Craig.
And Leroff, a little bit of a slow start for Nightbird, drops back to trail. The Pharaoh's Girl asks for speed from the inside and goes to.
So sometimes you'll see that when the jockey has a good post, like the jockey on the 6th, they'll try to rate the horse. I don't know if the horse is capable of rating, but we're stuck with it now.
Nightbird second to last, passing after Dinner Drink, who's trailing up the backside. She's 7 lengths off the leader, and that lead is being held by the Pharaoh's Girl, who shows the way about a length in front. Governor's Special outside, still stalking on the tail of the leader. City Glitter third with Oh Truthy, a gap of 2 to Doggy Dreams. Nickeled along a little bit, begins to move Doggy Dreams. Then comes Nightbird, second to last under pressure. After Dinner Drink is the trailer as they approach the quarter pole. The Pharaoh's Girl, the one to catch here. Governor's Special just a half length back, but she's all in. In third is Oh Truthy, swings deep. Doggy Dreams is farther out. The Pharaoh's Girl kicks away, opens up 2.5 lengths now. Oh Truthy coming out of the pack, taking second. Doggy
I think
Dreams
that this race was won by the jockey for sure.
It's the daughter of the Triple Crown winner.
Won by the jockey for sure. Took this horse to the lead and took it right to him. Jockey on the 6 got tricky. I'm telling you, the jockeys play a big role in this. They really do. And Anton Georgi took it to him from the rail. You know, and there's no way you can know this too, but I guess, you could say, okay, we know the 1 has speed. Okay, from the rail, this horse is probably going to take off. But we didn't know the 2 broke bad too, to be fair. Rating is where a horse doesn't have to have he's just sitting right behind or to the outside of another horse, right? Or even on the inside, but it's just sitting. And a rating means that the horse has tactical speed. Whereas you have a horse that's the speed of the race. You have a horse that's tactical that can sit anywhere pretty much. And then if it's good enough, it can win. And then you have the horses that come from behind. So there's really, in my mind, 3 different categories. Fairgrounds race number 8, the 2 horse popped up. See what the story is with that. Looks like the pace, it's 31%. Carl Broberg, Ray Gutierrez. Might be a horse you might want to play. Okay, let's do a pick 5 over at Santa Anita Park. You guys good? Everybody good? Let's hit some horizontals today. So on paper, I did think this race was wide open, but this horse has just been it has burned some money, to be fair. It's been, but it does get Flavian Pratt for the first time. And it has been off a layoff, but I guess it's been off since November. And it's going from a 4% horse to a 22% horse. What's up, Corky? We're getting, you would not believe all the new people we get all the time at EquinEdge saying, hey, I never really followed horse racing, but I really love using the platform. And I told you guys what Mike did, right? Our Mike, said, I was doing a show and he said, hey, I said, we need another entry. I said, but I don't have time to do it. So you have to do it. He goes, I don't know how to do it. I'm like, you know how to use EquinEdge, right? And he goes, yeah, I think so. Anyways, we got 3rd place by $1.20. And the only 2 people would qualify for the NHC. The person that won the tournament out of 470 people, something like that, the person that won it was not an NTRA member. So we backed into it. And so that's how we got 2 entries. So to me, it's a really great story about EquinEdge because you don't have to handicap for 40 years like I have to really know how to play horse racing. I don't know how to put the link on there. Mike would. Let me read it off to you again. You just go to YouTube and then just go to charity and then first, right? 1/ST handicap challenge show. Yeah, I know. They're making mistakes, see money. I know, like that. All right, so Cindy's not playing the pick 5. Let's see what we can come up with. We'll do a $60 ticket. Hey, Curtis, how are you? You new? I don't think I've heard from you before. If I have, I'm sorry. I'm old. That's my excuse. Nice. Nice. Right on. Well, at least I'm not losing my mind. Welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And you can join the VIP Facebook group too. If you go to EquinEdge.com, I believe, go there and you can join the VIP Facebook group. A lot of amazing people that will help you get used to EquinEdge too. Plus, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. You can go there as well. Easy to subscribe to our channel on YouTube as well. Make sure you click on the bell though, because you'll get the notifications. And also, we are doing a week for free for new customers. So check that out, EquinEdge.com. Okay. I really do like the 4. Oh, by the way, on the staging site, on our test site, we have a new ticket generator algorithm. And John tells me it's more accurate. So you guys, you want to have some fun? Let's see what it gives comparison to the live site. So we'll see which one's more accurate. So this is the test site. Now John tells me this ticket generator is better. That's what he's saying. So it's using 458. That's using 458. It's using only 1/4. So using only 1/4 in here in race number 6. It's using the 4. Does that surprise anybody? Surprises the hell out of me. Side by side. A second-time starter. 28% chance of winning. 25-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. 8-1 on the odds makers morning line. Anyways, that's interesting. Might be a horse you might want to throw in there. It's singling the 9 in race number 7. Look at that. And the EquinEdge morning line, though, 6-1. My best bet is the 5 of the day. But it's using the 9. Oof. Oof. And Matt Dinnerman, he likes, who did he like? Oh, Matt likes the Matt likes the 9. Matt will be happy to know that the new ticket generator is singling his horse. He likes Carpe Fortuna. And the horses, we have new win percentage as well, 31%. Now, I've been testing the win percentage. It seems about equal. They're a little bit different, but it seems about the same as I have seen this ticket generator is better than the current one. But the win percentages are a little bit different, but I haven't seen that they're a lot better than the ones on prod. So very interesting. Let's see here. So Honey Jar's the speed though. So very interesting. How about the 4 horse here in this race too? We'll talk about a wide open race. I'm going to be interested to see this race. 12-1 in the odds makers morning line, John White's. We're 6-1. 5-2 on the 5 horse. I made this horse my best bet of the day. Yeah, great story, right, Doug? It really is. I'm pumped about it. So, you know, the 5 popped up over here, right? Crosswords. So you guys know that. It's using 4, 5, and 8. So I think we'll use that. It's singling the 9, but I would have to use the maybe I'll just use the 5 and 9. And the 2 horse. So the system here is using, so I'm going to use the 5 and 9 here. So I'm going to add the 5. So I'm going to force the system, lock the race, regenerate. So all right, so I'm using, again, 2 different systems. Has been facing better, back with friends, could get the trip on the 1. I didn't love the horse. Crowd aboard, first time on the 2. So this would be the ticket I would give out right here. All right, so $60 play. 4, 5, 8 with 1, 4 with 5, 9 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 2, 6. I'm throwing in the 9 because the new ticket generator singled it. Matt's play. My best bet is the 5. You got to figure one of those horses is going to win. So just to cover myself, and then the 2 horse Distracted Princess looks like the real deal. 1 to 5 on the morning line. Not going to try to go against it. I will, however, though, have a nice cold exacta for you in that race number 5 from Santa Anita. Okay, I will have it, or not race number 5, but race number 8. Race number 8. All right. It's not that I don't think the 3 can't win, but the form looks bad. There's no real particular drop, Dan. So I'm gonna stick with the 2 and the 6. All right, so that's the ticket. 4, 5, 8 with 1, 4 with 5, 9 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on here. Race number 8. Let's look at race number 8 a little bit closer. No, I don't like the 5. I'm not using the 5. Let's regenerate that. Okay, that's what we're doing. Look at that. That's actually not a bad ticket. That's actually a nice ticket right there. 1, 4, 4, 5, 8. Likes the 2 here. It's the EquinEdge long shot. So, okay, so I'm going to recommend this. I think this is a better ticket. All right, let's get the 5 to win this first leg. Let's see here. They're loading into the gate, and they're going 6 furlongs on the turf. The emailed algorithm popped up the 5. I really like the 4 horse. Matt Dinnerman chose the 5 as well, but he said that he liked the 4 better, but I had first pick, so he went with the 5. The 8 horse is a horse that Flavian Pratt got off of. And so we'll see, but John Velasquez gets aboard, and this horse is actually getting bet late. which means the CAWs are betting this horse.
Crossword.
So we have 3 horses, 4, 5, and 8. I'm rooting for the 5.
Robert.
Let's see what happens.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Nichiren is going to the front. Dream Robber has some speed. Quantum Quest now takes second. Crossword is up and on the pace too. They're followed by Muay Thai. Inside Sir Flatter. Another 3 back to Inch. Outside Warren's Candyman. And Me Macho at the back of proceedings. Down the back stretch they go. And it's Nichiren just in front. Quantum Quest second. 2 more. Dream Robber on the outside. A close-up third. Crossword at the rail under an ice hold in fourth.
I mean, Victor, do you see Victor how he's strangling that 5? I mean, the 5 really wants to be on the lead, and we'll see what happens there. But I mean, he's just loaded with horse. But the horse isn't exactly relaxing either.
They have a quarter of a mile to go. Nichiren has been doing battle with.
Come on, just go to that outside. Come on, Victor, just go for it.
Tipping off the rail. And then Dream Robber in fourth. They're followed.
It's going to have to beat the 4. Who's coming? Come on, 5. Oh, God. How good's Flavian Pratt? It's just ridiculous.
Here's Muay Thai coming right at them, gobbling them.
Wow, Zoe was spot on with that, too. I mean, the 2 ran huge.
Was confident throughout. Muay Thai, jog.
4, 5, 2.
Second to Crossword. Third, Inch.
4, 5, 2. I guess we should have followed Flavian, right? I mean, probably a single, but I mean, because Flavian Pratt's not getting off of the winner, and so using the 8 probably was the wrong decision. But it's easy after the fact. Five got second, but Flavian's just too good. Too good. How'd the at Fairgrounds? How'd the 2 horse do at Fairgrounds Race and Rate? Did it go off yet?
5 Crossword second. 2 Inch third. 7 Quantum Quest was.
That was good. That was good. Nice, Alan. Didn't go off yet? Okay. Let's see what the story with this 2. 7-2 right now. I don't know. He was not on fire yesterday. He kept settling for, like, I think he had a couple of seconds for sure that I know of, because I remember we bet him. But I mean, but look, you know what? If I know he's getting the horses. There's no question. But they're giving him the horses because he doesn't screw them up very often. Like, that's the thing you have to love about him. That's all you ask of a jockey. Just don't mess it up. And he sat a perfect trip behind all that speed. He knows the horses. He's pretty amazing. He really is the real deal. All right, Tony, we're good. We don't want to lose you. How about a late pick 5 from Golden Gate Fields? You guys down with that? If you're playing Sunland Park, the 8 horse just popped up in the next race. Might as well look at it real quick to see if I want to veto it. So second EquinEdge pick, 32%. All right. So you might want to play that 8. So if you look, what you can do, if you look at the 6 horse, 31%, 9-5 on the EquinEdge morning line, 52 on the SOR, right? So, and the top EquinEdge pick. So get it, John. Get it. Bring it home. So a lot's pointing towards the 6 horse, Magical Thought. Now, it seems dead on the board, but I want to see the odds makers morning line, and the odds makers at 3-1. So from that perspective, it's not dead on the board at all. And it's not like it looks like a world beater here, but here's what you have to look at. Doug O'Neill knows where to place his horses. I will say that. Doug does. And you can see this horse was racing for 25,000, 40,000, then comes over here for 12.5, and then down to 6,250. But here's what you have to see. This is why the SOR is so brilliant, the strength of race. So if you're new to the show and you're used to seeing a form and you see the top 3 finishers in each race, I want you to think about it for a second. How does that help you? How strong is that race? And I'm going to show you. Look at this. You see the last 2 races for the 6, both 8 furlongs and synthetic. And I'm just seeing this for the first time. But I want you to see what's different. This horse goes off at 6-1, is only 15% to win. Look at the SOR, 52. Then look at the SOR in the last race. It was a 44 group. And the horse barely lost and went off and was 33%, went off at 6-5, right? Now the horse is 31%. SOR group today is 44, same as last time. This is a major player. And the horse drew the rail last time out. I don't know the trip, but it says here the horse was 3 to 4 wide. Does that make sense? So the SOR is critical. Can't live without the SOR. So then always sort on our race view, which this is our race view right here. You click here and the 6 horse has the top SOR by 6 points. It's got a very good GSR. Nobody has a dominating GSR. The 2 horse has a good GSR to be fair, but it's also got a low SOR and it's 0 for 5 at the surface and distance. Right? So it's weaker and it has no speed. So the 2 isn't one that I would love. And you can tell by the wagering here, people are struggling. They don't know what to do. I'll tell you another horse that throw out usually for me. There's no pace in the race. The 4 horse is 5%. Now, I know it's the EquinEdge long shot, but here's another thing to consider. It has to look for a horse that's 6-1 or above the EquinEdge long shot. So it has to choose the 4. You see that? Because this horse is the 5 is 4-1, 9-2, 3-1, 7-2, and 5-2 respectively. So I don't like the 4 at all. EquinEdge long shot or not, would never use that horse. So you always have to remember the system is looking, unless there's 5, I think under 6 horses, it's looking for 6-1 or above. So in this case, it had to choose the 4. It chose the 4 over the 1. What a surprise. Okay. Now, when we look at SOR, dominating by the 6. There's not a lot of speed in here. And you have to figure from the 6 post, the 6 is faster than the 7. So the 6 is going to get a better trip and not have anybody pressing from his outside and will be closer to the pace because of his class. Her class, excuse me. Okay. So I really like the 6 here. So how do you bet it? And the 3 horse is not a horse I love. First of all, it's an overlay. 2, you can see my notes. Much better record on turf. 9-1 in the EquinEdge morning line. Look at this. Never going to like a horse like that. Never. 0 for 3 at the surface and distance, and the SOR is a 46. So I don't like the 3. Don't love the 2. I mean, I think the 6 is going to win this race. You maybe do a 6 over 5-7 exacta. Maybe something like that. What happened at Fairgrounds? How'd the 2 do in race 8? Oh, let's hope. Let me know. So I might single the 6. depending on how the other races look. Okay. So 5 and 7 look really good to me. System's using that. So there you go. There's the ticket, the pick 5 ticket right there at Golden Gate that I'd recommend. Think the 2-1. Hey, Lexi. I don't think I saw you. They went off at 5-2. Nice. That's the emailed algorithm that popped up. So that's great. 5-2. We got 5-2. Love it. A little slow in the last hour of horses popping up though. Sunland Park, race number 9, the 8 popped up. Nice, Dan. All right, so 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to tell you, look, the EquinEdge morning line on the 6 is 9-5. You might spread out in those middle legs there and single to 6. For those of you that have the cojones to do that, you might. I do like the 6. See if I have any money in my account. I'm going to bet that a little bit. All right. I'm not sure yet, Eric. We haven't talked about that. No, I do like the 6, but the 5 and 7 are contenders, but I do like the 6. Yeah, I just bet a $500 exact on it, so I think I like it a bit. Eric, to answer your question, I really don't know yet. I really don't know. So we're still testing. There's a lot of things we're gonna offer. It's gonna be like a VIP package, so it probably won't be. It won't go to yearly subscribers or the elite right now. It's gonna be like a really big time VIP package. It's gonna tell you about horses that are going up like 18 points or higher in GSR from last race to current race. It's gonna be a lot of information, but it's gonna be a different package. I'm pretty sure. But we haven't gotten that far yet. We've got so many things in front of it right now. We're trying to get the ticket book up. That's that and the link feature and race replays. 6 over 5 and 7. All right, Matt Dinnerman has the call. Good luck here in the 5th.
Trojan Clubhouse, post position at number 5 next up. Magical Thought coming up to the gate. 2 more runners to load in after Magical Thought.
Thank you,
Absolute
Lexi.
Seeds. And Lady Doc. Lady Doc coming up to the gate. It should be the last one to step into the starting gate here to kick off our late pick 5 sequence, everybody. 8-5 at the moment for number 6, Magical Thought. Of course, those odds could change late. Absolute Seeds 2-1, the second pick in the wagering. Working with Lady Doc to load in, coming off a maiden win. Facing winners for the first time today. She's the longest shot in the field at 40-1 currently. They've opened the front of the gate for Lady Doc. Lady Doc is in the gate. Starter Todd Stevens heading back over to the button. And we're ready to go. And they're off. Lady Doc leapt in the air just a little bit at the start. She is at the back of the pack. At last inning, the jockey lost the left iron there on her, trying to put that foot back in the iron there as they hit the clubhouse turn last inning. between horses there.
Guys, Cindy, I'm not sure. I really am not sure right now.
It's Trojan Clubhouse. She finds herself on the lead. She's in front by a half length.
I wish I could answer that, but I just don't know. I mean, there are so many things we're trying to get done.
Is in the third position. The rider's foot back in the irons there is into the third position, stalking the pace. Put in a good position now, actually, in that third spot. Absolute Scenes on the outside next, a length and a half in front of Mango Tango. Blue Breeze is second.
It's not that that's not important, but it takes so long to program things. You have no idea. So I wish I could answer that, but I don't know. So many things I want, you have no idea.
They're a length and a half in front of last inning, still in third. Absolute Seed stays on the outside of her at a good spot. Another length and a half to Mango Tango in fifth, hitting the four-turn run. 2 lengths clear of Blue Breeze. Lady Doc shaken up at the back of the pack with 3 furlongs to go. Trojan Clubhouse trying to see this out. Magical Thought's been hounding her with 5/16 to go. They are even approaching the quarter pole now. Absolute Scenes getting a wake-up call in third. Last thing in a pocket as they swing off the turn. Blue Breeze tries to get rolling, passes Mango Tango down the lane here. Magical Thought, Trojan Clubhouse, stride for stride. Trojan Clubhouse on the inside hangs tough. Magical
Get up, Six.
Trying to get fire from the outside. It's
Get up.
with a 16th to
Get up.
Trojan
No.
Clubhouse digs in. Magical
Get
Thought
up.
second, not getting fire.
God.
Clubhouse at 5-1. She got it over Magical Thought. Third goes to Blue Breeze. Then Absolute Scenes in last inning.
Oh God! I mean, we had that horse in the pick 5, right? Ay ay ay.
Photo finish. Photo in race 5. Running third was number 4, Blue Breeze. Fourth was number 7, Absolute Seeds.
Oh my God!
Did it. Please continue to stand by until the result is declared official. And the photo finish results have been posted as well.
Another good call by Matt. He's so good. So. Yeah, exactly. Shizza. Oh my gosh. Well, we did use 3 horses, right? 5, 6, and 7. And I'll tell you what cost the 7. Here's a prime example of a note. Prime example was wide first turn. Oh, should have boxed it. I was take him down. I know. No, I should have boxed it. I'm I played earlier today and I lost, and so I'm being a little bit aggressive. So but in the pick 5, we covered that, right? Snark. What's interesting about this horse, oh, the 3's been scratched. All right, so that goes out the window. Wow. So clearly he was taken off the horse, hit the gate, brushed. Umberto jumps aboard, but draws the rail. But does look like controlling speed. I don't think I can. This has been buggy all morning, so I don't think I can get it up. Let me see. This is a link feature. You guys have seen it before, but it's Brad's working on it right now. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it did show up. All right. So Queen of Thorns won this race, a first-time starter for Peter Urton. The horse won by 8 lengths. So I mean, and the horse was 90 cents in the dollar. So this horse was well meant, and Snark didn't have a good trip as well. So hit the gate, brushed, and second best. So going to be probably really, really tough. And if I wanted to, I could click on here and we can watch the race replay, but I can't because that would be copyright infringement. So I can't do it. But this is what you're going to be able to do with with some of the stuff we're building right now. Yeah, that's a good note. All right, so We got the golden hour coming up in race number 8, right? And our emailed horses have been doing well today, haven't they? Yeah, they've been doing really good. Been really happy with these. Well, we have to charge more, Scott, because they're very expensive to have race replays on your site. So, you know, it's a fine line, because we're all trying to figure out how to keep pricing down. But what's going to happen is we're going to start offering more tools, but we have to charge. There's no way to charge the same because they cost. So it's a fine line, trying to work that out. We have more as a team been in the mode of giving more value without raising prices at the moment. That's more what we've been focused on, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I really honestly don't know. Yeah. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for that reminder. Big shout out to the Stronach group, to Tyler, to Andrew, and everybody else involved. Really appreciate you guys. I mean, there's only 6 horses that day. Thank you, Scott, for saying that. I think our prices are ridiculously low. Like, we've had a couple of people complain, and I laugh. Like, you have no idea. The people that say that our prices are high, they're getting stuff for free, and I'm not competing with free. That's true, Anthony. But yes, no doubt about it. And we're going to have to charge more for certain things, but I really want to be able to, there are people that really want to play, and I want them to have the opportunity to have it. So it's a balancing act. Believe me, we're trying. I'm always honest with you guys. Because this community I think one of the reasons why we're growing is because there's a trust, there's a trust. Thank you, Joe. And, I don't want to be tacky and talk about how much money has been put into this and what it costs to run it. But if you knew, you would go, man, these prices are cheap. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much for saying that. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, that's oldie. Believe me, you know me. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to everything you can imagine that you want, in a site, you guys, you'll get, I promise you. I just want you to trust me when I tell you, like, if I go to Brad and say, or John and say, I want to do this, their eyes roll in the back. I'm like, can we get that in a week? They're like, uh-huh. Like, everything has to stop and stuff can take 2 or 3 months. It's crazy. One of the tools I can't wait to give you guys is this ticket book. Oh my God, it's so good. So essentially, you'll be able to come here, click on the dates, and you'll be able to look at your tickets, and you'll be able to see how you're doing along the way. Then you'll be able to come over here and see how you do at certain tracks, how you do at trifectas, exactas, things like that, right? And it'll just pull up those. Like, it's really, really cool. And so that's going to happen as well. So look forward to sharing that with you guys. Never have done that, Ken. Not yet, anyways. That's true, oldie. No, we agree on the features. I feel like I have a pretty good pulse on what you guys want, because it seems like it's the same as me, right? And if you guys like the EquinEdge tools, then you guys are agreeing with me. So now it's just a matter of being able to get it up. Yeah, I don't think you can't use this and then go back to traditional handicapping. I promise you, this is nothing against, I'm not competitive like that. It's not about anybody else. It's just, what I like is modern stuff, metrics. I don't want to sit there and look at statistics all day long and try to puzzle this together. I'll give you an example. The GSR. I don't care who you are. You tell me you're the top breeder. I don't care. You just don't know about EquinEdge yet. I'll go up against what anybody has with the GSR for breeding. Anybody. And if you want to go over and look and see who has the best breeding, it's going to take you hours. Oh, this one has good turf. This one did good. The record of this was this. And you have it right in front of you, and it'll still be better than what you come up with. That's not cocky. It's the truth. It's the truth. That GSR is money. Absolute money. 7 minutes before race number 6 over at Santa Anita Park. Oldie, you know what? I could pull it up, but honestly, the pace number is so much more accurate. All the mock races, it's on the. I put that on the sideline because the pace number is so much more accurate than what it is, right? So, hey Miriam, how are you? ¿Qué tal? Yes, exactly. Oh, well, it just depends, Lester, right? So it's a good question. You need the GSR. Well, first of all, the GSR wins 25% of the time. But secondly, you need the GSR for horses doing something for the first or second time. Okay? So there's no way to compare them. You need them both. The pace number is an every race thing. And pace makes the race for sure. And then the SOR, if I took that SOR away from you guys, half of you would unsubscribe. Because until it's gone, you will never realize how much you miss it. I promise you. Same with the pace number. Completely changed my handicapping. Right there, the pace and the SOR is what you really, really need more than anything. But really, all of the metrics in combination right there in front of you, you're using them, but maybe don't even realize. Yeah, we've talked about different packages, Oldie. Right now in the beginning, what we wanted to do was just keep things simple. But yeah. Yeah. So keeping things simple is really the most important thing for everybody involved. And keeping it subjective. That's key. Where everybody looks at this and makes a different decision. Right? That's really key. Because I want to preserve the integrity of the game as well. I just don't want you guys to have to handicap for 8 hours straight. You know, want you guys to be able to, if you want to, handicap a little bit, or you can come here and not handicap at all, like I did in the Pegasus and won the Pegasus. I still love handicapping. In the morning, I get my coffee and I handicap the races. I love doing it, but I don't want to handicap for 8, 12 hours a day for one card. So anyways, if I sound like I'm preaching, I'm really not, but I'm passionate about this stuff, and horse racing needs EquinEdge. All right, so I mean, it looks like this horse. This is, I like to say, when I say this is real money, it's sometimes it's what's non-real money, meaning people are betting because they really don't know what to bet, but this looks like the horse to bet, so they're going to bet it. This looks like it's real money. The 3 horse was scratched, and we saw that this horse got second. The horse that won looked like a really nice horse, won by 8 lengths. The horse is 43%, was 13% in its first start, hit the gate, brushed. It seems to have the most speed, and this horse just stops. And this is the second fastest horse, so it looks like the one's gone. So who's going to pick up the pieces? I'm going to guess the 4. I don't like when horses lose ground. But this horse can probably run some. One's gone, I think. There's nothing in here that's showing me. Thanks, Cindy. Thank you very much. We're not doing the horse rescue yet, Scott, but thank you for that. You're always very generous, and that means a lot to somebody like me. I like when people are considerate. but we're not doing any of those things just yet. PDJF is going to be something we're going to do. The horse rescue, things like that. That's going to happen. Oh, I do too, Eric. I do too. Believe me, you will find me doing it. I mean, obviously not this week because I'm going to be in the tourney, but yeah, I'm in that sports book, and I got my computer or my mobile, but usually most cool. Our mobile, I think, is fantastic, but I've got to have my computer. Yeah, it makes it easy, doesn't it, Eric? It's pretty cool. All right, we've got 2 minutes. The one horse 2 to 5 right now. Yeah, I'm using my laptop, but I have my iPad as well. In order to make money in this race, we're going to need to have an ice cold exacta. I can see that right now. Did you guys hear that Mark Glatt and Little Red Feather Racing split up? So Mark Glatt's no longer training for Little Red Feather. I heard that this morning. What do you guys? Oh my God, you're killing me right now. I'm trying to concentrate on horse racing. You guys are talking about football, and now, but at least you can elaborate. What happened? I'm going to leave right now and go to my TV in the other room and go watch the football game. I don't like the 2. Diego, you think the 2 is going to win? Dos? No. No. I think that the second horse is going to be the 5, Distorted Queen. Look at the EquinEdge morning line on the 4. It's 25 to 1, and on the 5, it's 2 to 1. So just off of that alone, that's going to tilt me towards the 5. The EquinEdge picks are 1-5, 1-5 ice cold exacta in Dave Weaver's honor. I always tell Dave I do ice cold better than he does. How'd that 8 horse do at Sunland, race number 9? Anybody know? You have a single in the golden hour, Cindy? All right, you better share. Look at Tony. He's not waiting. Yeah, before I put in my ticket, Cindy, can you let me know what you like? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, we got Frank Marimani. We got the 6th here, $263,000 so far in this late pick 4 pool. Big favorite at 2 to 5 is the 1 horse. And 1 minute to Sunland. Thank you, Christy. And I think it's a 1-5 ice cold exacta. Thank you, Dave.
Side by side.
Tell me that wasn't pretty good. Maybe it's not Dave Weaver, but it's not bad, right? Have I told you guys how excited I am about this tournament? Cindy with a $30,000 payoff yesterday. On a single? Sick. You are sick.
They're in the gate. And
the 1 stumbled.
Quick start for Manarelli, who will vie for the early lead alongside side by side Distorted Queen. And Snark didn't have a very good beginning.
Nope.
Now comes up to challenge
Snark
for them right across the track.
broke bad.
They go. And it's Manarelli leading it by just a head to Snark along the inside, side by side. Distorted Queen 4 deep.
Come on, James.
Front to back. They're a half mile from home.
I tell you what, that one did not break good and then rushed up.
Snark. Manarelli maintains a head lead. Snark pressing from the inside second. Side by side. Loses a couple.
Look at the two.
Couple of lengths in third.
Look at the two.
Comes distorted.
Wait.
Manarelli's
Who called that two?
Opens up a length and a half now on Snark. Now it's two as they come to.
Look who called that two.
Manarelli opening up willingly. 4 lengths.
Oh, I just ate crow right there. I just ate crow.
Snark could not keep pace in second, fully extended.
Look at Diego. He's gloating. He's gloating. Look at him.
Absolutely no danger.
Oh.
Snark, distorted queen, and side by side to battle out the.
Look at those strides on that too. You see that?
Who comes into her
that horse would probably be a good turf horse.
Just trots
good
in.
call, Diego. Good call.
Snark
no,
second,
Diego called that.
Side by side.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I remember you already. Long strider. Did you see that? Good call, Diego. Good call. That was awesome. Listen, I really was like that. Did we have a pick 5 going? We're out. Good for our pick 5? It is? No. Race number 6 to 2. We didn't have the 2. We had 1 and 4. So we're out of the pick 5 at Santa Anita. All right, it's all right. We got the golden hour still. How did we not have the 2? How could we have the 2? Oh, 19%. Where do you see? I mean, how can you see this horse? Where did this come from? Horse lost by 9, lost by 22 3/4 lengths. I have no idea how you're. I have no idea what just happened there. The horses always worked fast, Joe. Always. Good job, Diego. Great call. Buenos Aires. Go get him, Oldie. All right. Well, if you had that, and you, first of all, probably almost everybody singled that horse. So if you had that, great job. So now we got to count on the Golden Gate pick 5. We got the couple of races from now. We've got the Golden Hour pick 4. It did pick the 2. Let's see. Let's see what this one did. Clear all legs. And let's see. So that one didn't have it. This one. Clear all legs. And then let's see what happens. 4, 5, 8 with 1, 2, 4, 5 with 3, 5, 9 single to the 2 horse to the 2, 3, 6. So on a $54 ticket, all on its own, it did have that. Yep. What happened at Sunland Park? Anybody? You have this ticket, Kevin? The one that's showing right now? That looks like that looks like a very nice ticket right now, I'll tell you that. All right, let's go out to Golden Gate. All right, so we are live. So the 5 and the 7 here. So let's look at this. What happened at Sunland Park? Anybody? Oh, the 4-horse one? Is that what you guys are saying? So the 8 didn't run? Okay. 4 at Sunland? Okay. Thank you. Holy shit, what? What happened? All right, so we've got Golden Gate Fields coming up. There's Matt Dinnerman. Let's listen to Matt for a second. I'll be right back. What's up, Matt?
Pick 4 sequence, and I've got a ticket for you here in race number 6. A field of 6 in this race, and number 7, that's Red Dahlia. She's your current favorite. I used 2 other runners on my original late pick 4. They both scratched. So we're left with Red Dahlia here, and I said, well, I guess we just single her. And I mean, I don't really love anybody else in this race. I've had stronger opinions with singles. Let's put it that way. She's 3 for 32 with 14 other in the money finishes. But here's the key. The key is that she's just faster than everybody else, it appears, in this race. So we'll see. I said that about Circula de Ganadoras in race number 1. It didn't work. I guess we're going to find out. Race number 7, I'm going to go 2 deep. Navy Arm Guard and Freeport Joe, who dead heated in their last start against one another. I'm spreading in races 8 and 9, both very competitive races to end our day. We make it a $20 play in race number 6 through 9, the late pick 4. All right. By the way, I'm not only watching horse racing, I'm watching football. If you're watching football, can you believe this Buccaneers game? They were down 27-3 to the Rams, and now it's 27-27 with 42 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. This is the beauty about having television and this day and age. You can watch racing from anywhere. You can watch football from anywhere. You can do both at the same time, and we're having a good day, and hopefully we can make some money here in the late pick 4. It's a $4,000 claimer here, and your current favorite is Red Dahlia, and she's the one to beat. I mean, like I said, she's 3 for 32 with 14 other in the money finishes. Only lost by a half length last time out at this level. Got a clear lead, got things her own way. Wasn't able to slow the pace down. Went 24-1 the first quarter, 48-2 for that half. So she went at that same type of steady tempo. Got run down late by Smoking Hot Redhead, who has very good form for the Ruby Thomas barn. Red Dahlia, even money. I'm thinking she's going to get a clear lead here. I'm thinking the field she finds here is not nearly as tough as the runners that she faced last time out, including Smoking Hot Redhead. So that's why I made her the top pick. I don't really love anybody else in this race. So I sort of shrugged my shoulders and go, okay, I guess we're singling her with the 2 scratches with numbers 2 and 4 and hope things work out. Red Dahlia, Evan Roman, and Citro Tamayo teaming up from a 98-horse sample. They went at 21% together. The second pick for me, we're going to go to number 5, Fantastic Secret, who stalked the pace, actually took the lead in upper stretch over Red Dahlia, but Red Dahlia repelled that challenge, and Fantastic Secret was left back in third. Lost by a half length to Smoking Hot Redheaded Red Dahlia. Ran a good race. She's another one, doesn't win often, 3 for 36, with just 8 other in the money finishes. That's number 5, Fantastic Secret. She got a really good stocky.
The Rams are, they got a meltdown going on?
Quite some time, but she
Oh, man.
done to at least hit the board. Fantastic Secret on the board now, 4-1. You have to question, is she going to be able to run 2 good races in a row?
All right, so Matt Dinnerman there. I like the 7 and 5. Red Dahlia is, I mean, how does this horse not go gate to wire? I mean, huge pace advantage. I really want to see if this horse had the same pace advantage last time out. So let's take a look. Again, this thing has not been working very well. It's got got some bugs, but let's see if we can get it to pop up. I would love to see what that Matt Dinnerman said, holy shit. Why? No, he did not. See if we can get this to pop up. Come on. Big pace advantage. Big. Some really key scratches for Red Dahlia. And I really do like the 5. Fantastic Secret as well. You know, who might be able to get up. We'll see. I mean, this horse beat or barely lost to Red Dahlia last time out, who seemingly had an easy lead. I want to see how easy of a lead it was, though. You guys are making me want to go watch TV right now. Would love to see what that pace is. Who's got the ball? Rams won. Wow. It's over. All right, this never popped up. I like the 5 and the 7. You could do a pick 4. That's the ticket for a pick 4 I'd recommend. Race 9, where? At Golden Gate or Santa Anita? I forget what it was, Cindy. Can you remind me? I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. Who do you like again? The 2? Creative One. First time starter. Well, first of all, I'm a big fan of Creative Cause. I've had a few horses that were by Creative Cause. So, and many of these horses can run. Great connections, and there's really no world beaters here. The system is using it, so I'm going to use it. I mean, you're so good at these things. You have like this intuition or something that you look at. I will say this. This is a very sneaky work right here. You see this 12 of 51. So I think they could be sneaky. Matt has the 2 on his ticket. You want to look for stuff like this, okay? Because these works seem unusually slow. But then you see 12 of 51. How did it do that? So there's a chance that after this work, they already knew what they had. So now they just wanted to get this horse fit, right? So I have no knocks on the horse. It's just a hard read, right? All right, going into the gate, rooting for the 1, 5, and 7.
We're ready to go. And Lara, Fantastic Secret, wins the start.
Charles, you singled those 7.
Red Dahlia is now being asked to go, and Red Dahlia takes the
The
lead.
problem with and the 8 didn't, the jockey on the 8 didn't do too bad, but the problem with the 8, Eric, is that post position and having no speed. This is exactly what I thought would happen.
Off the front runner.
The 7 would have the lead easy,
says, come and catch me if you can.
but the 5 is sitting in a good position as well. So, and the 1 is just really cruising. So, I like our position right now.
Space of 2 to Fire Diamond, still second to last. Miss You Mom now parked outside of her as the 6 runners head down the backside. They're just separated by 4 lengths as Red Dahlia slows the pace down in the second quarter, leads by 3/4 of a length. Fantastic Secret right there in the red jacket, second. Lacey's Rainbow in a pocket right now. Good stocking spot for the long shot. Lacey's Rainbow.
I'll tell you what, the 5's taking it 2 to 7. Give me the 5 right now, all day. 7's toast.
Now Santos Rivera takes it to Red
He sure
Dahlia,
did.
favorite. Fantastic Secret.
He did.
Front. Red Dahlia asked to keep pace from the inside. Fantastic Secret trying to win this race right now, and she hits the quarter pole. And Red Dahlia is back in second, loses the lead, and she is under pressure. Now tries to swing outside and re-rally. Top of the lane, Fantastic Secret putting away Red Dahlia. The favorites today have not run well at all. And down the stretch, it is Fantastic Secret on top by 4. Red Dahlia in the second spot. Lacey's Rainbow is third. There's a 16th to go, and Fantastic Secret still has a 3-length lead. Red Dahlia is second, and that's the best she'll do. It's Fantastic Secret. A good ride by
5, 7, 8.
Santos Rivera to just take it to him. Stop messing
So,
around.
you know what, that
slow pace. He just said,
it's not that the 8 ran bad. That's why I always say, look to see how the horse, the trip the horse just had, and the 8 was wide. And second time at this level, probably run very good next time out. Thank you, Christy. Thank you very much. Nice trifecta, Eric. Thank you, Garrison. Thank you very much. Why, Alex? We just said 7-5. They came in first and second. What happened? Why can't you bet Golden Gate? Diego, where do you like where 871? Which track? All right, so we still have some time before the golden hour. So not really a lot going on. Los Alamitos tonight is happening. Alex, can I tell you something honestly, respectfully? And believe me, I got my ass kicked this morning. Okay. And it wasn't that I was handicapping bad. I was just betting wrong, honestly, respectfully. And you need to really evaluate. When we blame other things, we can't improve. That's a fact. So it's really important that and I totally mean this respectfully. I'm talking to myself too. But when we blame other things, I know, I get it. But it's really important. If you really want to improve, you need to look in the mirror and go, what did I do wrong? Because 95% of the time, it's our own fault. Yeah, sometimes the jockeys screw up for sure. That happens. But that 5 was very live in that race. If you look at last time out, that's why I used the 5. The 5 only lost by like a half of a head to the 7 horse last time out. So the 5 was live, right? So it's not the track is all I'm saying. I think Golden Gate is a wonderful track to bet. Anyways, for what it's worth. Yeah, I think it's really important to blame ourselves. And I think that's the only way you can improve. But they were all like that, right? If we look at that race, they were all like that, all of them. Like, look, none of these horses. First of all, these 4 were the only contenders. This horse is 3 for 32. So, right? So whose fault is it keying a horse for 3 for 32? This is 3 for 36, 4 for 19, but this horse never, like, just doesn't win. It won, look at it, it won against 46 groups. Ever since it went up to 48 and 50, it's been getting minor placings. The 8 horse, forget about it. 3 for 26, and form looks terrible, right? Right? So that's just the race itself. That's what it looked like. But it's really important that we look in the mirror and blame ourselves so we can improve. Anyways, I'm only trying to help. Not that I wouldn't have been any help today. I got my ass kicked, believe. And when I tell you, I tweeted out a pick 5, like 3 pick 5s that I did. Did you see the last one at Tampa Bay? I had my horses came in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And that there, and I bet another thing, I forget what it was, that cost me 12 grand. That one cost me $9,000. And I mean, just in 2 noses today, I've lost 20-something thousand dollars. So believe me, I was like, how do you go lose that kind of money, you know, by noses and then go do a show? I'm like, you know, you just gotta know that tomorrow's going to be a different day. And then you saw what happened today. Look at that. Like, right in the bet that I made that over at Golden Gate, the 6-5, it came in 5-6. Comes in 6-5, I have a $500 exacta. I wasn't even counting that. Yeah, exactly, John. Exactly. Thanks again, John, by the way. John was really cool. So I'm playing the first chance, last chance. And when John says, hey, he private messaged me on Twitter and said, I'm going to, you know, I can't play in it. I'm not going to be in Vegas. Do you want this? And then my first inclination, because I don't really take anything from anybody, I'm like, nah, you know, and I'd like, oh, you know what? I'm going to be there. So I actually set up to come a day earlier and then I go over and I look and it's like, it's $500 for that. And I'm like, wow, I was so generous. So again, big shout out to John for doing that. John, I appreciate that. And I'm all set to go. And hopefully I can go win the first chance, last chance for you. And yeah, that was brutal, right, Gary? I mean, it was. But again, I totally get it, Alex. But it's all a mindset, mind over matter, though. Yeah. Thank you, Dan. So race number 7 here at Santa Anita. My best bet of the day is the 5. Now, we saw that the new algorithms on the test site singled the 9. And Matt Dinnerman has this 9 as well. What did Matt do? Matt did an exacta 9 over 3-6. 9 over 3-6. Shout out to Matt. I think Matt listens to the show while he's in the booth over there. So a big shout out to Matt if he's listening. We love you. Think you're amazing and wish you well on your picks here. 9 over 3-6. The test site ticket generator chose the 9 as a single. I think the 5, that's Amadi. That's Amadi is a good bet. Now, Honey Jar, the 3 horse, is 1 for 1 at the surface and distance, and this horse, you know, has the speed. Can this horse go gate to wire? Well, it can. Here's what happened. You might want to forgive that last performance only because this horse could not clear last time out, and clearly this horse needs a lead for its best. So it's only had 3 lifetime races, and you got Flavian Pratt aboard this horse. So I'm deathly afraid of this 3. So it certainly can go gate to wire. What I'm banking on is the 5 horse is going to sit with Umberto right to the outside of the 3 and finish, but I don't know. I don't know. You have to be very afraid of the 3 horse for sure. Now I have the 5. I bet the 5 to win, 100 to win on the 5 in, on the handicapping challenge today. And then I'm doing a 5-2 daily double cold. Okay? That's what I'm doing. So I think pretty strongly the race is between the 3, 5, and 9. So Simon Callahan, first time is what Oldie's talking about. This one here, 11 to 1, 6 to 1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Lasix on for the first time, coming from overseas, but did race in a grade 2 race. This is a non-winners of 1. And this horse has been off since November. Much easier group here. Much easier group. Second time in the country. Workouts are pretty slow, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, I can see what Oldie likes for sure. Cindy seems to like it as well. Miss Costa Rica. That's who Diego likes. I mean, he picked the 2 for darn sake, so who knows? It's also the EquinEdge long shot. But it just looks like when you look at this horse, you kind of feel like you know who it is. So, but I mean, I couldn't see that 2 horse, and Diego did. So maybe he's seeing something. I don't personally like the 7. I don't like any of these bottom horses. I think this race between 3, 5, and 9, and I made the 5 my best bet of the day. So, but since the 3 has Flavian Pratt, and by the way, Flavian Pratt gets off the 7, Diego. Okay. He's not getting off of the winning horse. Not happening. And you're not taking Flavian Pratt off of the winning horse. So I guess the 4 could upset the apple cart. That could happen for sure. Lasix first time Simon Callahan. This is a non-winners of 1 allowance group, so much easier. I guess that could happen. No doubt about it. But, maybe something like this. We're definitely not doing that. I mean, we could throw that 4 in there. And we could do something like this. So Dancing Rinka, Matt mentioned this horse, and this is his win bet horse right here. And I have 2 notes in this horse. Here, terrible ride, and the horse still ran good. Here, the horse was really warm on the track, and I put a note, very talented. Now the horse is 6%. The horse has been gelded since. The only thing I don't like, Maldonado is on, and Rispoli gets off. But let me tell you, you're not going to be surprised if Rispoli starts losing mounts. That's just my opinion. I mean, I just think he's overrated. I do. 6 horse Picada was very green, lugging in down the lane, runs with head up. I think the 6 horse, who's EquinEdge's top pick, is worth trying to beat based on my note. And I remember this horse. This one, rough trip. And then this one's been facing tougher horses in non-graded stakes races. So the EquinEdge long shot might surprise. That's the ticket. That's my pick 3 ticket right there. What's up, Kathy? Welcome. Okay. Pick 3 right there. All right. 0 minutes to Santa Anita. They're going down the hill here. Down the hill, the best racing in America. Right here. 6.5 down the hill at Santa Anita. There is no better race. So, again, the 5 horse. This is mine. Matt likes the 9. Honey Jar on the lead for Flavian Pratt off of the 7. Gliska Gal into a non-winners of 1. First time Lasix, 12-1. First time Simon Callahan. One of those 4 horses. Again, Datsamari, I made my best bet of the day. We'll see what happens here. Frank Miramani has the call. This is the 7th from Santa Anita.
Last one is Stella Noir. And they're off. That's Amare in the center of the course is out alertly. So is Carpe Fortuna, who's now up to take the lead. Miss Costa Rica is racing in between those two. They're joined at the rail by Honey Jar. And there's a real battle for the early lead. It's now Honey Jar coming through quickest of all to take a narrow lead as the field runs down the hill. Inner Beauty is on the outside in the red colors, and in between those two comes That's Amare battling it out as well. Carpe Fortuna is on the outside of them as they continue down the hill with Inner Beauty now taking the lead. It's Inner Beauty in front. Honey Jar is on the inside battling, as is Ultimate High, who's in the thick of it as well. Crossing the dirt and coming for home. And it's That's Amare prominent throughout. Honey Jar along the inside, battles on. In the center of the course, Carpe Fortuna. Inner Beauty is now losing ground from the back of the field. Gleska Gal is getting involved. Extreme outside, Christie's Tiger. And then behind horses, Miss Costa Rica.
They went too fast up front. Horses are coming from behind. And the 4 horse could not get in. And the 6 is going to get up, or it's going to be the 11? 11 wins the race. Wow.
Ultimate High, Honey Jar, and then a battle involving Gleska Gal.
They went too fast up front. You had 4 of them dueling over there. The 9, the 5, the 3 on the inside. The 4 was the most unfortunate. I'm sorry for you guys. Oldie, I know you like that horse. That 4, Kathy liked the 4. That 4 might have been best. Watch that 4 next time out. Brutal. And look at the gallop out. Really nice gallop out. That 4 was solid. What did the 11 go off at? Well, it had to be high because I eliminated it. Look at that. That's what you're going to get here. First time on the turf. Really no turf breeding, and you're gonna see a lot of that with them running races down the hill. Now you're going to get a lot of long shots, but I just think look at the closers, the ones that came. Brutal trip. Well, the race fell apart because when you duel like that, all bets are off. I mean, I'm really not sure why. Umberto, I mean, why is he dueling? Why does he need to duel? You can kind of see the 9 style. The 9 needs to be near the pace. The 5 doesn't need to be near the pace. The 5 wins this race if Umberto sits. I don't even know why anybody uses him, honestly. I really don't. Why is it every horse that I like, Umberto is the damn jockey? Every time. Can't get away from it. Alex. Listen, I was just bitching at you, not bitching at you, and now look at it. I'm complaining about Umberto. This dude kills me. Not the horse's fault, though. You can't blame the horse. We can blame the jockeys. How about we have that unwritten rule on the show that we can blame jockeys, we just can't blame the horse. Fair enough? The 9 style is, I thought the 9 would sit off the 3, but instead the 5 horse decides to go. Why? In a slump. He's been in a slump for a damn year. Speed holds down that hill all the time. No, I think the downhill course is very honest. Very honest. All right, so I'm out. So Matt has a chance to beat me, though. I think he does. He has a $100 win bet on the 8 horse, Dancing Rinka. All right, Matt. They're coming onto the track over at Golden Gate Fields. This is my word. That is the last time I single any horse that Humberto is on. Last time. No más. No más, Humberto.
And the runners are now on the track for race number 7 in an allowance race. For 3-year-olds and upward, going a mile on the Tapeta. No changes in race 7. In the 7th race today, we offer Win Play Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta wagering, daily double wagering. The late pick 3 wager starts here as well. Post time for race number 7, 10 minutes.
You saw that, did you, Doug? Just call me Randy from now on.
Randy de ahora en adelante.
Solo le mame Randy de ahora en adelante. That means just call me Randy from now on. Ellis Starr did. Low GSR. I know. Well, I mean, when the rate, look at pace makes the race. That's it. If you could have told me that they were going to go flying, there's going to be 4 horses on the lead dueling, I would have taken all the closers. Who would have known? Okay. I don't know how you have that race pegged, but if Ellis had the 11 horse, that's amazing. Kent's riding really good right now. Good for him. Okay. The 2, 47%. Can sit right off. Let's see what the class level is for these horses. So 6 horse and 4 horse are the speed. And they both need to be near the lead. But look at the SORs for the 4. This horse is 5-2 right now, all because you look on paper and you see good form. This just goes to show you that people don't know what the class of those levels are. They see level, but they don't know how strong they were. But we know better because we can see the SORs. And they also see that the 4, the 2 wins, or the 2, 4 wins in 5 races. We'll talk about the 2 in a second. My note on the 4 is this is much tougher.
Well, I couldn't have had a worse day of handicapping so far. When you hear that phrase from me, that means Broom's coming out today. Boy, we've seen some horses that are supposed to run well, just run really bad. And Red Dahlia, I know she ran second, but she didn't ever look that good down the backside, even with a clear lead. And I love the ride from Santos Rivera on Fantastic Season.
Let's listen to Matt for a second.
Along. Santos understood at the half-mile pulley and a lot of horse. And that sort of reminded me of like a Patrick Valenzuela type of ride where he's stalking the pace. He knows he's got more horse than the horse in front of him and all the horses really. He knows he's the one to beat at that point, just on what he's feeling there. And he says, we're just going to take it to him. Stop messing around. We're just dawdling along out here. Let's take it to him. If someone beats me, someone beats me. But I've got horse. I'm going to let my horse run. and it was a very good ride. So a very good job by him. Fantastic secret, good race, and continuing a sneaky good year. And I said it before that last race for trainer Felix Rondin, who's having a very, very good last 365 days or so. Let's talk about race number 7, everybody. I love this race. It's a fantastic race. An allowance race, which could be considered a stake. You've got 2 stakes winners in here, Navy Armed Guard and Freeport Joe. They saw each other 3 weeks ago, and they dead heated. So they're back at it for round 2. I picked Navy Armed Guard on top. He was making his first start off a layoff last time out for trainer Quinn Howie. And after the race, a few days later, I saw him when I was roaming the backstretch, and he said, I didn't think that my horse was 100% cranked. I thought he was probably 85, 90%. And he got the win. He dead heated with Freeport Joe. He got the jump on Freeport Joe, and Freeport Joe was able to kick on. Navy Armed Guard did too. They hit.
All right. Don't you love listening to Matt? So good. So this horse dead heated, and the trainer said that Quinn Howie said the horse really wasn't ready to go off that layoff. I mean, that really is a tremendous effort at this level. So Matt's using the same 2 horses on top, 2 and 5. And this horse has won 3 straight races. And these 2 dead heated last time out. Excuse me. So I do think it looks like these 2 horses. So let's see if we can. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can come up with a trifecta. I do think, look, the 2 horse can rate, sit, and you got to understand the 4 horse getting bet right now, but this horse has 0 class when it comes to this race. This one does have some class. It does. But it comes out of that same race, and it had an easy lead last time out. And the 2 just took over and dominated, and the 6 horse stopped. So I don't know what's supposed to change. And then the 6 horse goes from 21% down. So, and now the 2 horse is more fit. So no class here. Already been beat handily by the 2. Same surface and distance. Second off the layoff for the 2 horse. 5 horse gets up and picks up the piece for second. That's what I see. And I think the jockey on the 2, Frank Alvarado, is going to know. And I tell you what, I like Frank Alvarado on tactical horses. I trust him on tactical horses. I don't like him on front runners or horses to come from way behind. So I have a lot of confidence that Frank can do very well here in this race. 47% to win. So, when you have no speed like this at Golden Gate, very difficult to win. Very, very difficult. I mean, this one is going to come from way, way back. So now it's going to come, but the 2 could be a little bit too good. 2 is getting first run for sure. I don't think so. I'm not really one on like bouncing. It's not really my thing, especially, I mean, this horse has had what, 20 days off, right? So yeah, no, I think the horse is okay. And even this horse even had a nice workout here too. Good breeze, 16 of 52. So I think the 2 is going to just hit a beautiful trip. The 1 horse Harmon, let's see, 1, 2, and this one had the rail last time out. It went off at 6-1 that day, but listen, nothing's changed. It runs the same, 7%, 5% now. It's the EquinEdge long shot. I guess Lasix can cause bounces. He would know. I've never factored in bounces. So a bounce is where a horse comes off a layoff and runs his ass off. And then a lot of people believe when the horse comes back the next time, it doesn't have a very good effort. It's a dull effort because it really fought hard and it basically exerted him and took too much out of the horse. That's what a bounce is. Look, if you look, when this horse ran good, it was back here. The horse had some form back here. And it won while it was 25% and a 66 GSR against a 56 group. And it barely won. All the rest could have been a fast pace, picked up a piece, whatever. The rest means nothing to me. I don't like the one at all. This right here, that was its best effort against a 56 group. It's been in over its head. 11% trainer needs to put this horse where it belongs and in a claimer, not in an allowance race. American Farmer. This is moving up in class. It's burned a lot of money. A lot of money. I don't think that was a strong group last time out. I don't like this horse at all. I would do a 2 over 5 and then a 4 or 6 to stay for second or third, I mean. El Novato. Buenas noches. All right, there's the red light.
The gate field. The runners have reached the gate for race number 7. Harmon to the inside post as loaded into the starting gate. Navy Arm Guard, post position number 2 coming up next. Navy Arm Guard goes in. American Farmer about to load in next. Descartes, post position number 4. 2 more runners to load in. Freeport Joe to post 5 and to the outside, NRA to round out the field.
Good luck, Perry.
Here's NRA coming up through the gate. Goes in. We're ready to go. And they're off. Uneventful start. American Farmer broke very sharply today, is closer to the pace than usual in the first furlong or so. Here comes NRA on the outside. He was out of the gate last, in fact, and he's up to challenge for the lead. Navy Arm Guard, he's on a hold right now, asked to sit off of NRA, who leads the way. Navy Arm Guard second on the inside. Descartes not far off, within a length and a half of the leader. NRA, who clears off, gets over to the rail and leads the way by a measured length. Make it 3/4 of a length. Descartes into second. Navy Arm Guard in a pocket third to the inside. American Farmer on a hold. Freeport Joe is in the clear right now for Asiel Espinoza. He's 2 lengths off the pace, and another 2 Harmon, who's trailing. 4 lengths from front to back with 5 furlongs to go. NRA slowing the pace down the backside. He leads by a half length. Descartes is second. Navy Arm Guard still on the inside of horses third. Freeport Joe even with him. The 2 stakes winners dead heated 3 weeks ago. They are right together. A joint third. 2 lengths off NRA as they hit the 4-turn run. American Farmer shuffled to the back of the pack. Harmon under pressure outside of him. Around the 4-turn, NRA lets it out a notch. Leads by a length. Descartes is second. On the inside, Navy Arm Guard getting closer. Freeport Joe in the clear right now. He's got a clear trip. Navy Arm Guard has to go through traffic right now, and Navy Arm Guard has come off the bridle. He's got to pick it up. Top of the lane. NRA swings for home. Leads by a length and a half. Descartes is second. Navy Arm Guard tries to get going at the rail. Freeport Joe on the far outside, picking off foes nicely. Here comes Freeport Joe. Freeport Joe with a 16 to go takes the lead from NRA and American Farmer coming on late, but Freeport Joe wins. Freeport Joe, 4 wins in a row for him. He's going strong for the Glory.
Wow, he sure
Guard.
is.
American
really
Farmer
good trip. The
Harmon.
jockey did an amazing job with that horse. The 2-horse, Frank Alvarado, he just got stuck on the inside. That was not a good trip. Really, really nice trip. That's 4 wins in a row for this 5-year-old gelding. So nice effort. Doing really, really well. That's a nice purse too. $33,000. That's 4 straight wins. A second, a third, Incredible. Not a great trip for the 2. I don't know if it didn't like the inside or what, but it just was not a great trip and that's the note I'm going to put here. It was not a good trip. Nice oldie. And that 1 ran pretty darn good as well, Cindy. Good call on that. All right, we're going to do the golden hour pick 4. That's coming up now. Chiefs and Bills are tied. All right. Come on now. Well, the 2 didn't have a good trip on the rail. Okay, Santa Anita race number 8. Golden hour. So I know that in this race, it's a $1 denomination, and I only like 2 horses. 1, 2. 2's the horse to beat. Nice, Bobby. 2's the horse to beat. Let's see here. I want to see this one. Santa Anita, race number 8. Two, 5. So I'm going to force it. Let's see here. So this horse, needs the lead. Coming back against a similar group, 6 furlongs, and it dueled last time out. This level just might be a little bit too tough for this horse, but it dueled and still hung on. But that was 5.5 furlongs. Now it has to get 6. But it definitely is the fast horse in the race. But the style of the 6 horse is to go as well. So I don't think I would like either one of those horses based on the pace. There seems to me, and Swanee is the type of horse that needs a lead for its best as well. So it seems to me like there's going to be some pace. This horse's style, same thing, and on the inside. Like, doesn't this race just set up for these closers? If you like the 5 horse, look what the 4 horse did in that same race. It barely lost. There's going to be some speed in here. I like 3, 4, 7. I like the 3 best, though. I like the 1 in drop-in class. I think the 1's going to run better. But I guess the 2 is supposed to be the real deal. Thank you, Coach. In here, one, 2, 3, 4, 7 in here. Look at this 6. The 6 is 32% on the test site here. Can this horse rate? I'm just going to add this horse just in case. So what's the story in this race? We talked about Picata. I don't think I liked Picata, right? I had a note that says was very green, lugging down lane, runs with head up. So I didn't like the 6. You know, since I don't like the 6, maybe this Crosby Beach. Yeah, but his style is to be on the lead. It's Flavian Pratt. Do we single Flavian Pratt? %. Horse is 6%. Dan Blacker is a very good guy. And so is Christina. She's amazing. Really good person. Well, I know I don't like that horse, so let's see what the system does. All right, in the last race, I know that Cindy likes the 2, so we're going to throw the 2 in there. We talked about the 1. All right, am I back? You guys see me okay? Let me know. I think my internet went out, but did it come back? Three minutes before this golden hour wager. Yeah, okay, good. 4, 7, 8. All right, I got to go back to Santa Anita to see our notes. Facing better, back friends forget the trip. And looks over first time. 2, 1, 2. We're trying to beat 8. 1, 2, 8. I don't like the 6. This guy just stops, but he's getting easier here. Could this horse get an easy lead? One, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's see in here. Well bred, that was it. Okay, then Golden Gate Fields, race number 8. 3 and 6 best. Okay. 3 and 6. I like the 4. I thought the 4 is a player in the last race as well. Okay, that's gonna be what I'm gonna give out. Now, if you want to play a smaller ticket, I I saw one of you said you wanted a smaller ticket. If you want to play a smaller ticket, I would just single the 2-horse here. That's what I would do. Now make it $40. That's how I would do it. But this is what I would do. You can. Sometimes, Joe, yeah. There's so many different variables to that. Depends on who else is in the race, and I don't think there's any set way to do anything. Honestly, you go with your gut, you play it. The only thing I would say is you never overput horses in a horizontal wager. You don't put horses just to put them in there because it'll cost you in later. That's really the only rule that I have. And if you can, try to beat the overwhelming favorites. But so that's the ticket right there. 1 and 2. The 2 is the horse to beat. I thought the 1 horse would be a horse that I've always liked. This horse. It's burned money, but it's been facing better horses. It's not that good, and so right now this horse is getting its friends. It just depends on if the 2 isn't up to par, then the 1 can win this race. If so, a 2-1 exacta. That's all I thought it would be. Let's get out to Santa Anita.
Louisville and Lisette will be the last 2 to load. Lisette. Right up to the gate. They're in the gate. And they're off. Distracted Princess comes out smoothly. Eyes open, tries to press in the early stages. Trouville, Fifi, Pharaoh. Lisette is at the back of the field. It's Distracted Princess to the 7-furlong pole. Racing a bit off the rail, but leading by about a half length. Eyes open is in second. Fifi, Pharaoh on the inside of Trouville. Trouville clearly into third. And then it's Lisette at the back of a compact group. Only about 3.5 covers them as they move on to the backstretch. And John Velasquez has the heavy favorite, Distracted Princess, in control. Leading it by a half length. Eyes open, still keeping pace in second. Trouville third. At the rail, Fifi Pharaoh comfortable enough in fourth, just 3 lengths off the lead with 5/8 to travel. Another 2 back to Lisette. No change in the running order. They have now passed the half-mile pole. It's Distracted Princess showing the way. 3/4 of a length. Eyes open second. Trouville outside of them in third. Fifi Pharaoh now 4 off the lead and has to pick it up. Same story for Lisette. They're approaching the quarter pole. Distracted Princess starts to edge away right now. And it's Distracted Princess suddenly 2 in front. Trouville takes second. Eyes open a tired third. Fifi Pharaoh hugs the rail. They're heading to the 8th pole. And Distracted Princess, very professional, opens up 4. Fifi Pharaoh finishing willingly along the inside and clearly into second. But no match for Distracted Princess, who will pass the 2-turn test with flying colors. Distracted Princess by a half dozen. Fifi Pharaoh, Trouville, Lisette.
2-1. 2 is just too good. Too good. Yeah, and that one horse, what did he go off at? 7-1, right? That was nice. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why the SORs are so important, right? So if you look, this horse right here, Fifi Pharaoh, 60 group, lost by a quarter of a length. Goes to a 74 group, no bueno. Goes to a 60 group, gets second against 9 other horses. Gets to a grade 3 68 group, no bueno. Back down here to a 62 group, runs a good race, but the winner was, probably going to be a stakes horse, probably, right? You got it, Christy. You got it. So, but probably most everybody did an exact 2-4. So, I mean, I imagine that paid $5 for a dollar. I guess the only, it's so easy to say after the fact, but the 2 is a second time starter, won by 13 lengths first time out, had a 77% win percentage chance of winning on our numbers. It's crazy. 35% here, but you don't know with second time starters, but if you singled the 2, great. I mean, good on you. I mean, that wasn't a bad decision, right? The exact paid $3.50. So that's good. This is what's great about the golden hour pick 4. Like, look, 10 minutes to race number 8, and then we go to Santa Anita, and then right back to Golden Gate. Like, so at 45 minutes time, it's done. That's what makes it so great. While we have a little bit of time, if you don't mind, please like the show, click on the thumbs up, and that really helps our channel. Really appreciate that. I know the team would appreciate that. While I can remember, thank you, Frank Maramani.
4-year-old bay filly by Distorted Humor out of Celtic.
Want to give a big shout out to my team, to Chris, the Mike and Mike, and Brad, of course, and Moxum and Logan and Jeff. So a big shout out to our team, and also to Andrew and Tyler from the Stronach Group in Santa Anita. Big shout out to Frank Maramani, to Matt Durneman, of course, and really appreciate all their support too. So thank you, everybody, as well. Really appreciate you guys supporting us and to this community, which is so great. So, and next week I'll be off. Obviously, going to be at the NHC. Going to fly out on Wednesday to Las Vegas and play in the First Chance, Last Chance. So that's going to happen on Thursday. And then Friday, the NHC. So we'll see. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Deb, by the way. Okay, Golden Gate Fields. I've been literally looking at races since Friday, so if I look a little tired, I am. So bear with me. I literally, after this show, I'm going to shut down the computer and I won't look at races probably until Tuesday or Wednesday. Thank you, Doug, very much. Go get them, Pat. Thank you, Lex. Thank you so much. I'm excited too because my daughter Alexis is going to come, and so that's going to be nice. And my girlfriend Anna's going to be there. She hasn't been to Vegas in so long, years. So it's completely a different place now. Like, I mean, she was there when Frank Sinatra was there, I think. I don't know. I hope she's listening. But it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna see some shows and eat some good food, drink some good wine. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody. Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. But what do we have here in the golden hour? Oh, my mom and my stepfather David are coming. My brother Corey's coming. It's going to be amazing. I know. Yeah. To bring in everybody. Let's see here. We played in the golden hour. So we have the 3, 4, 6, 7. We're right behind you, Cindy. Right behind you. Thank you so much, John. Let's take down this first chance, last chance. Let's take it down. I'll just tell you, if I end up cashing any money at all in that tournament, John, I'm splitting that money with you. All right. That's your. I'm gonna represent you. Bye, Kathy. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Okay. Look at how sharp you are, Cindy. Viva la Scotty. That's right. Viva la. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. When are you coming to Vegas, Deb Martin? You have to time yourself into handicapping like really solid. Like I feel like Mike Somich is like really, I mean, he is one of the top handicappers. And I feel like Mike's coming up to a really good tournament. You know, obviously it's easy to concentrate on stuff in my handicapping. I'm able to go in more in depth and stuff when I'm handicapping, you know, when I have more time to handicap and I'm doing it on my own. So, and I also feel more comfortable in the mythical $2 win, $2 place tournaments, right? So I feel like I'm feeling very confident. And I wasn't feeling that way in the last NHC, and I was in pretty good position. I was in 51st or 52nd place after the first day. So for somebody, because I've always done better on the cash tournaments. But so 3 and 6. Deb, you have hit so many big things. So many big things. You just got to get your mojo back. Take some risks. My biggest advice to you would be find the favorites that you think are vulnerable and try to beat them. That's what I would tell you. Don't go with the crowd. Don't go with the grain. Go against it. So here's the thing. The 2 horse has 3 wins at the conditions. So Swanee. So I felt like this horse deserved a look. This horse is a little bit tactical. Seems to need the lead though, and there's some speed in here. But the 2's on the inside. So I didn't love the 2 for that reason. I don't feel like the 2's going to get a good trip. And believe it or not, that's a note you can put. Right? Watch the 2, because next time out, that horse could get a win. Right? So I'm not sure about the trip the 2's going to get. But the 2 certainly fits. The 2 dueled last time out. That 2 is not impossible. You can see 2 back, the horse rated against a stronger field going 6 furlongs here on the synthetic. I'm not sure how many players are going to be. Normally, Dan, there's over 800 people from what I understand. I do like the 3 and the 6. Oh, we talked about this. We talked about this being some speed in here, and maybe that the 3, 4, and 7. So that 4 horse is my long shot play. So we have 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, that's right. We added the 6 horse because this horse was 8-1 on the. Let's see. Why did I add the 6? I had the 6 for a reason. I'm not sure. But we have 3, 4, 6, 7 in here in the golden hour. And I think there's a lot of speed in the race, and it's going to set up for these closers. This 1 can rate too, but I don't know that the 1 is this classy. I'm not going to be surprised if the 1 runs good. Yes, we need those shirts. So 3, 4, 6, and 7. Oh my gosh. And I've already had a bunch of coffee too, so I can't have any more coffee. I was up handicapping this morning. It was 2 o'clock in the morning and I could not sleep. So I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning and handicapped till about 4 o'clock and then went back to sleep. So I like, well, hold on here. The problem with the 3, I was going to say I really like the 3, and I do. The problem with this horse, though, this is the easiest competition it's had. It's got 1 win in 15 tries. But what I do like about it, it was only 6% last time out against a tougher group, way tougher. Had the rail, broke 7th, and only lost by a quarter length. And that was the first time in for a tag. Now it's in for a non-win as a 2 lifetime. But it's only got 1 win in 15 tries. So you got, that's why I spread. But I would probably take the 3 horse Squared Shady to win the race. If I had 1 horse, I had to bet. I just think there's too much speed in here, Pat. I think there's too much speed. Morning Addiction is going to be near the lead. The 2 horse Swanee is going to be near the lead. The 1 horse is going to be near the lead. It just seems like a lot of pace. I think I would do a 3, 4, 7 exacta box. I added the 6 horse here, you know, and I had the 1 in the last race. I probably should have just kept the 2, not used the 6. If I had my druthers, I would have not used the 1 in the first leg and then not used the 6 horse here. I think the winner's coming from behind, 3, 4, 7. Buenas noches. We all go through that, you know. When we actually get on fire, it starts coming back. When we don't, so I get it, Deb.
Into the gate.
By the way, 2 horses popped up in race number 9 at Santa Anita Park. We'll talk about that.
Seven Sister is about to take her spot next. Morning Addiction. Morning Addiction's in. DG to the outside post goes forward. 2 more runners to load. Awesome Amanda to the rail. And Macy Joe in the middle, post 4. Awesome Amanda coming up to the gate. Macy Joe to round out the field. We're ready to go.
Hey, Oscar.
Let her off. Good beginning in Seven Sisters. Waste no time. She broke sharply right into the bridle and goes to the front from Morning Addiction, who's running in the second position. Swanee third with Squared Shady. Macy Joe between horses now. Then comes Awesome Amanda, the gray runner, is running 4 lengths off the pace, and she's 3 lengths clear of DG, who's trailing. Approaching the half-mile pole, Seven Sisters and Julian Coutan dictate terms on the lead. Here comes Swanee moving closer from the inside, now a half length off as they hit the forward turn. Seven Sisters getting over the rail, and Swanee eases off of heel. She's second, holds the inside spot, now tries to come back from the inside while racing in a little bit of a tight spot here. Swanee, Seven Sisters maintains the lead. Swanee in a tight spot, has to get out of there. She's back in third. Squirt Shady's coming on the scene, and Heriberto Figueroa asks her to go on the far outside, top of the lane. Squirt Shady, Seven Sisters right together down the stretch. On the inside, Swanee is third. DG did not fire. She's well behind as they come down the lane to the final 16th. Squirt Shady and Seven Sisters in a slugfest right now. It's Squirt Shady on the outside with a nose in front of Seven Sisters. Squirt Shady got it just narrowly over Seven Sisters. Third was Macy Joe, then Awesome Amanda and Swanee.
Nice ride by the jockey. 3 had a flyer out of the gate. And when you have that kind of pace advantage, that's tough. Really good. That 3 horse, that was the drop in class. So the SOR kind of gave that away. And we'll look at that horse again, right? Yeah, there was some contact, Justin. I saw that as well. We'll see. But
please continue to stand by until the photo finish result has.
Look, this is what we saw. You saw a horse dropping in for a tag for the first time right here for 32,000. Okay. And then look what the horse did from the rail. Broke 7th. We talked about this and barely lost. Now is dropping from a 62 SOR to a 58 down to a non-winners to 2 lifetime. This $32,000 race was open company. This was not even a restricted race. And now is facing non-winners to 2 other than maiden, claiming, or starter, I believe is what the condition is. But I mean, way, way easier here. And the 3 horse was much best, except the 5 horse just got a flyer, had a good win percentage, and such an advantage in the pace number. Good effort, but the 3 did get the win.
3-5-4-2-1.
3-5-4-2.
3-5-4-2-1.
7 did not run. That 4 did run good. We talked about that 4 running good. 14-1 ran very good. All right. So we've got the next leg of the golden hour. And let's take a look. 2 horses popped up. 2 horses popped up. We have one of them. The 2 horse Crosby's Beach popped up on the emailed algorithm. Okay. Crosby's Beach, the 2. The other one that popped up was the 1 horse, Birth of Cool. So 2 horses, 1 and 2, here in race number 9, last race of the evening at Santina Park. So Simon likes the 2. Well, you saw my note on the 6, right? This is my note. Was very green, lugging in down the lane, runs with head up. Okay, 32% here. Then 27%. Big favorite both times, loses the race. Now 15% going down. This horse is getting bet, burned, money burner. I mean, it could win. It's not like it's a terrible horse, but I think horses like this are worth trying to beat. I do. So we'll see. Let's finish this off. Let's finish the golden hour off. Golden hour daily double. We need to do that. All right, 8 minutes, golden hour daily double. These pools have been tremendous, by the way. So don't forget, the golden hour daily double is a $5 denomination, but I think that's what makes it special too. So Matt Dinnerman likes the 8. As a matter of fact, now I remember Matt Dinnerman, if the 8 wins, I think Matt beats me. And I have notes on the 8 as well. Terrible ride, 2 back by the jockey. And then was very warm last time out, but is talented, but has burned some money. But Edwin Maldonado jumps aboard, and they've since gelded this horse. So I don't know what to think, but the 8 can run. The 8 can run. Four is a fast horse. And one of the ways that I judge fast horses is by how they break. And there's 2 ways. 1, to see if they break good. But 2, when they do break good, how do they do? You look at the 4 horse, broke first. Both times the horse lost ground. Both times. So Flavian Pratt's on the 2, and Mike Smith is on the 1. There does seem to be some speed in here. I wouldn't completely ignore this horse. It's the EquinEdge long shot. It's facing much easier horses. It's got a great GSR, and it's going from 6% to 16%. So I think the 1 can run good. Yeah, pedigree-wise, yes. That being said, the 6 horse runs with its head up. Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch that. There's Cindy's ticket. All right, so in the last race, so again, it's a $5 denomination. Okay, you don't have to play it. So well, no, it's going to come out to $75, no matter what. Okay, so this over at Golden Gate, 2 horses popped up. The 4 and the 5. 4 and the 5. All right. So I'm going to take a chance and just do 4 and the 5. That's what I'm going to do. I might cover the 1, but the 1's on the inside, dropping in class a little bit. I don't like the rail, but the 1 is very fast. And it's got a 29% number. But there's first-time starters in here that might be fast. What if we did something like this? You guys willing to try something like that? $45. All right, I'm going to give that out. I think trying to maybe do something. This would pay good if it hits. If it hits, this will pay good. Keeping up with all this spam is so damn hard. So, all right. 1, 2, and 3 with 2, 4, and 5. That's going to be what I'm going to recommend. Yep. One, 3, 4, 7, and 8. Let's get that. Keep me abreast of what's happening on that, Christy. You know me, I'll forget. If you don't mind. All right, 2 minutes before this race, there's a look at them on the track. Let's take a look and see what they look like. There's the 5. This 6 is getting overbet. Absolutely overbet. You might want to do a 1, 2, 3 exacta box as well.
In the last race of the day, I got a good look at the 5 Maynard warming up, and I like the way this horse is warming up. I thought perhaps needed the very first start. I think the last start obviously is the toss in that off the turf event, but I thought he ran a very good kind of once around race under Mike Smith at Del Mar on the 7th of November. He's come back and worked very, very well since, and draws very well with JJ Hernandez, who has a really good knack of placing horses right in a pouncing position. And I think that's what Maynard did. He was inside last time.
Something happened to Zoe's mic.
It's post time. They're moving in for the 9th. Loading in the gate for the finale. Don't forget, next Saturday, we have the California Wine Festival. And, of course, it's Pegasus World Cup Day from Gulfstream Park. Lottery pick going in.
Okay, sorry guys.
34 Coupe.
1, 2, or 3 would be preferred.
Emblems. Dancing Rinka.
Then everything moves forward. I don't like the 6 at all. And my notes are usually pretty good. Now, the horse is lightly raced, so I guess it could. I'm not second guessing. I'd still have to play against a horse like this because I know I'll win more than not. But when a horse is getting bet like this, you know, 8's having a hard time going into the gate. Open the gate. Jockey's getting off.
Rider has climbed off. Quite a handful at the gate is the 8. 5-1 on the board.
This 8 is really, really acting up. Pat, why did you cancel on the 2, Pat? Did I miss something? Oh, the odds. Oh man, I'm. This is well after the last race at Golden Gate, but good to have you on though. But no, we've been on for about 4.5 hours, I think. No, I'm petering out a little bit. You just bet on the 2 because Pat canceled it. Oh, we're backing him out. So the 8's done. 5-1 Dancing Rinka. After gelding.
Be advised, number 8, Dancing Rinka, is a late scratch at the gate. Order of the stewards. Scratch number 8, Dancing Rinka. Please check your tickets carefully for the late scratch of number 8, Dancing Rinka. Field backed out of the gate. Will be underway shortly. Mutual windows remain open.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. The same thing, Alex. Same thing.
Zoe Cadman here at the starting gate. You heard Frank Miramati, the scratch of the 8, Dancing Rinka. Gate crew did all they could, but you can't have the horses standing in the gate for much longer than that. They've backed them all out, and I'm glad to say everybody is standing nice and quietly. There are a few jockeys that have got off. There are a few that are now standing on. Johnny B's going to...
Oh, good on them. Going right back in the gate. So 8 is scratched. That was Matt's horse. So I imagine it would get put on the 6.
Almost set to go here. Reloading into the gate. Scratch the 8. Here's lottery pick. $34 coupe. Walking up.
All right, loaded into the gate. 6 is your 9-5 favorite. The 2 is your second choice at 2-1. And good break for all except the 7.
34 coupe sprints out of the gate to take the lead. Lottery pick.
Elliott likes the 7 horse for
just
4.
behind them. It's Maynard in 4th, about 3 lengths off the speed. Down at the rail, Birth of
You
Cool,
get the
followed by Pacoda.
you get the post-time favorite, I believe. Yes.
Malibu Mayhem and Quid Pro Quo, Joe Blow. It's Crosby Beach who takes the lead from 34 coupe, has it by 3/4 of a length. Lottery pick a joint third, racing on the inside of Maynard.
Alex is already rooting for the wire.
Nicely in 5th.
They're barely around the first turn.
Birth of Cool is down at the rail. It's a gap of 4 back to Malibu Mayhem and Quid Pro Quo, Joe Blow.
Pat, I agree with you, by the way.
And Crosby Beach opens up about 1.5 lengths. 34 Coop cuts right back into that margin. It's down to a neck. At the rail, Lottery Pick on hold third, and Maynard just outside of him. Pacoda trying to make headway in between those two with a half-mile left to run. A gap of 3 back to Birth of Cool, who's 4 in front of Malibu Mayhem and Quid Pro Quo.
This 3 is running beautifully right
Around
now.
the far turn, Crosby Beach a length. 34 Coop is in second. Lottery Pick Maynard. Just behind them comes Pacoda.
4 is done. Come on, 3.
Taking fourth with a quarter of a
Go.
mile to go. Crosby Beach.
Come on, 3. You see the 6's head up? Do you guys see that 6 with his head up? Anybody else see that? Look at that. Head up.
And in between them, it's Lottery Pick, final furlong, and 34 Coop trying to get to Crosby.
Come on, 2.
Crosby Beach.
Come on, 2.
Lottery Pick is at the rail. Crosby Beach.
Knew that 6 was nothing. I knew that 6.
Crosby Beach wins. 34 Coop a solid second.
Knew that 6.
Cool, Pacoda, and Lottery Pick.
That's why your notes are so important. When I looked at that note, I remembered. And if not, I don't remember that. Look at it. It's still with its head up. Are you going to give Pat any of that money? I mean, come on. Was not for Pat, you wouldn't have won that. You should buy him a drink at least. Yeah, we got it, Alex. We got this. All right. That was good for all tickets. That was good. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you for saying that. That is awesome. Thank you so much. It's good to have you. Hopefully you'll be on more. The 3 made a move, and I don't know. It was in between horses. The 4 ended up running good. I think that was the top pace number, right? He is. Pratt is so good. 2-1, too. That 6 horse was getting overbet. Thank you, Dan. That 6 horse was getting absolutely overbet. 7 broke slow, Eric. 7 broke slow.
Number 2.
So we've got some coverage. Good call by Frank Miramani. Thank you very much,
4:34
Frank.
Coop second. It's a photo for third.
And that was the last race of the evening. And this is what's so great about the Golden Hour. Look, race number 9 is coming up in 8 minutes. It's perfect. Like, you don't have to wait. And the pools are getting bigger and the takeout's only 15%. It's really a lot of fun. Love doing it with you guys. All right. Crosby Beach over the 4 horse. If we relook at that, look, top pace number 34 Coop. That pace number is money. Top 2 pace numbers come in first and second. Look at that. So good. And by the way, too, we're getting as a matter of fact, Brady Klotz just texted me. He said he's getting so many people contacting him that have changed over from other people, especially one in general, to EquinEdge because of our pace number. And it's the best pace number by 10 points. It's so good. 1 to 100, it's easy to use. So if you haven't checked out our pace number, pace and class. If you want to be a somewhat consistent player, it's not the only thing, but pace and class. I don't know, Cindy. I really don't know. But the Golden Hour has been fantastic. So I think people are starting to recognize, but the pace number is money. And then what's really cool is a lot of the most top players in the country will tell you that they need a pace number. So they're starting to realize how good this pace number is. But then when they go over and they see, my God, this SOR is tremendous. This GSR is tremendous. It's pretty neat. It's really, really neat. So really loving that. Really loving right now some of these top handicappers in the country that are talking about EquinEdge. We'll have a lot of people representing EquinEdge in the NHC. Plus, we're a sponsor of the NHC as well. Yeah, it kind of rated, didn't it, Joe? Sometimes it can be deceiving, though, Joe, because you don't know if the horses are actually stopping up front or the horse is finishing. That's the problem. I don't know. It's never showed that it could rate, but, I don't know. It was close to the pace. Remember, when you see an asterisk on a horse, that means the horse has to be on or near the lead for its best chance of winning. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're one of the big sponsors in the NHC. We have a booth out there, right in the middle, in the heart of it. It's pretty great. Never. This group, this community was amazing. Is amazing. How much fun is the Golden Hour? Remember how much fun we were having with the Sam Houston series, right? And Golden Hour has just been amazing. You know what, Alex? If you know where you can see payoffs for Golden Hour, you let me know. I don't even know where to find Golden Hour results, to be honest with you. I think we need to do a better job of that on EquinEdge of those results, because I have no idea. So, Christy, where are you? Can you tell me what we have in the Golden Gate pick 5, and then in the Golden Hour, what do we have? What are we all rooting for? Let me tell you what I think we're doing. I know in the Golden Hour Daily Double, we have 2, 4, and 5. That I know. I think in the Golden Hour pick 4, we have 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Because don't forget, the 5 horse popped up late on my email. And I think, are we alive in the Golden Gate pick 5? I don't know. I don't think so. 1-7 for you, Bobby. 1, 3, 4, 7, 8 in the pick 5 for Ralph. 1, 3, 4. So we did. Okay. Yeah. 1, 3, 4, 7, 8. Pick 5, GG, 1, 3, 4, 7, and 8. Okay. All right. So we got a lot of us alive in the pick 5. And then we're okay, Scott, you're alive as well. The Golden Hour, we have 1, 2, 4, 7, 8 in the Golden Hour pick 4. We're alive in that. And then we have 2, 4, and 5 in the Golden Hour Daily Double. All right. So we have a lot going. All right. Sweet. Let's get it. 2 minutes before it. 45 minutes, 15% takeout. Again, to give you another shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Quigley's Corner just tweet Tom did. Nice. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you everybody for your support of EquinEdge and for the show. If you haven't liked the show yet, please like the show, okay? And click on the thumbs up. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Click on the bell when you do so you get notifications. Subscribe to EquinEdge for free right now for a week. You get a free week, and it's equinedge.com. And then you can join our VIP face group there as well. So love the new people that have chimed in today. It was really nice to get some of these new people. That's always fun. Ralph, Scott, Christy, Justin, everybody, good luck on this. Joe. It does, Dan? Oh, we got to work on that. Like, I can't even, if you think about this, imagine what EquinEdge is going to be like in 2 years from now. You can't even imagine what it's going to look like, right? All right, let's check in with Matt Dinnerman. The 9th race, the emails popped up with 2 horses, 4 and 5. The 5 horse is 8-1. The 4 horse is 4-1. Let's get one of those. Let's get one of those. How great would that be? Thank you very much, Curtis. Really good to have you. Really good to have you. Yeah, let's close this out. I know, Pat. You sure have. Yeah, and so good. You're such a gentleman. Thank you for everything. Yeah, thank you so much. Same with Oldie. I mean, the show just is not the same without you guys. It's just not. Thank you, Cindy. I'm so happy for you yesterday as well. Big shout out to the Stronach crew, Andrew, who made this happen with Tyler, and I haven't talked to Aiden O'Brien in a while, but Aiden's fantastic. One of the you want to talk about personalities?
The runners have
like,
made their way
he's
towards the
amazing.
gate for race number 9.
He's so funny. And so yeah, I'm so pumped. I can't wait for this next few days to go. I've got a lot to do anyways, so I'm going to be busy, but can't wait for Wednesday. Yeah, there's over there on the right, you can see Flavia and Pratt just too strong, won't let them by. That 4 ran a hell of a race. But remember too, that asterisk is saying win, right? So you can see a horse like the 4 runs a little bit with his head up. So when that happens, it just they don't usually win if they don't get the lead. But they can still be in the money. So remember, don't necessarily throw them out. But it can help you. Thank you, Eric. But it can help you to eliminate horses on the win end. Okay.
You're the cause.
All right.
Number 3.
Come on. Let's get 4. I think everybody wins. If the 4 wins, I think we win everything. Come on, 4. 9-2 right now in this first time starter looks tremendous going into this gate. Go in. There you go. And let's go. I imagine the 1
coming up
is going to try to get the lead.
We welcome in our friends at Santa Anita Park tuning in for our nightcap, the last leg of the Golden Hour wagers. 2 back, Riviera Champ to post position number 8. Looks
1,
like
2,
he's
4,
got
7,
an
8.
Butte.
We'd love the 4 to win. Come on, 4. Thank you, Cindy.
Gray horse. Ike Butte is in. We're ready to go. And Lara, a little bit of a tardy break for Creative One is at the back of the pack, passing Meet Me at the Club. So those 2 first-time starters, second to last and last respectively. Rhodium Runner bounces right into the bridle and opens up 2.5 lengths on Go Fast and Win, who's running in the second position. Outside, Riviera Champ is moving up a joint second. You're the cause to the inside of that duo. Eases off those 2 heels to run in 4th, 2.5 lengths behind. A gap of 2 lengths. 2 Night Proofs sent to long pass by Walking Boss. Then comes Meet Me at the Club, trying to pass runners. Ike Butte drops back to second to last, and Creative One is trailing with him. Approaching the quarter pole, it's the class dropper, Rhodium Runner, the one to catch. Go Fast and Win under pressure in second. Riviera Champ passing him into that second position. You're the cause is under a ride. Walking Boss swings deep off the turn, is gathering momentum on the far outside. Down the lane, Rhodium Runner not stopping. He opens up 4 lengths. Rhodium Runner with a nice burst of speed. Walking Boss has asked for his best into second, but Rhodium Runner and Armando Ayuso coming to the finish. They've got it. Rhodium Runner, the son of Spite Star.
That 5 ran huge, right? 5 really ran good, but not good enough to get the win. And so good job on the pick 4, the Golden Gate pick 5 as well. So I think that's good for everybody. We didn't get the daily double. We tried to beat that horse is why, but that's still good. Good for everybody. Late pick 5 at Golden Gate, pick 4. That 5 horse ran huge. Thank you so much, Deb. I really appreciate that. Big shout out to Matt Dinnerman as well as Frank Marimani as well. And you got it. I'm so happy for you guys.
Second goes to number
right?
5,
Golden Hour pick 4. We hit the thank you, Bobby, very much. Thank you, Chuck. And again, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful week. Stay safe and healthy, okay? And then I won't be here next weekend, but we'll be back at it in a couple of weeks, okay? You take care. Bye.